renters, or condo and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Are you ready for Mother's Day? Macy's Friends and Family is going on right now. It's the perfect time to save on the perfect gift for mom with an extra 30% off designers that rarely go on sale when you use your coupon or Macy's card. And take 15% off makeup, fragrances, and more beauty favorites she'll love. Plus, get your Mother's Day gifts even faster when you pick up in-store or curbside. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Some people just know the more you protect, the more you save with Allstate because they know insurance math. Like if you protect your home and auto, Allstate can save you up to 25%. So it's like losing money if you don't bundle. Save more when you protect more. Bundle home and auto with Allstate today.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the max.
Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on two Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and it's sometimes, we got set back, the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it, and in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. Hopefully you can hear it. There we go. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, getting a little bit of a shade happening right here. If you're watching on the YouTube side of things, I am getting a little bit of a shade, I think, right? Let me check on my phone and see how it looks from that point of view on the YouTube side of things at WRMN 1410. We are WRMN Radio on YouTube. You can check out the live stream currently happening right now. If you want to hit that subscribe button, you can. Turn the notification bell on. Hit that notification bell if you'd like. Yeah, it looks pretty good on my YouTube, on the YouTube side of things here. It might just be because the sun's kind of in my eyes a little bit. Well, it's not too bad. It is nice and sunny outside, though, here today. So taking a look at that, let's go dive in to see what the temperatures are weather-wise, because it is a beautiful sunny day outside today. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So let me just make sure I get my screen up here. All right, there we go. Taking a look at temperatures here, we're seeing currently right now at 74 as our high. So it's a beautiful sunny day outside today. We are seeing some beautiful weather here. Beautiful sunny skies. It is about a high of 74 like right now. So it definitely feels like summertime. I am wearing a more lightweight shirt today, which is nice. So I did prepare. There have been times in the past where I have not. I have not prepared. And then I get too overheated. But I'm okay so far. We have here a low of 59 degrees as we get into tonight. That's what we're going to be seeing here. And it's pretty much sunny throughout the whole day. And then mainly clear tonight is what we're going to be seeing for Tuesday. So enjoy the weather here, because coming up tomorrow, we only see partly cloudy. A little bit more clouds. I'm not seeing a cloud in the sky currently right now, but it is supposed to be a high of 73 for tomorrow. So very similar to like today, with a little bit more fluffy clouds in the sky. We see it going up in temperatures as we get more towards the afternoon time, in the 60s in the morning and very early afternoon, and then mostly sunny and a high of 72 when we get more towards the later afternoon, around the drive time deal with Matt McNeil. And then we drop down to about 51 as a low for Wednesday night. Now, when we head on into Thursday is when we're going to start to see some showers coming in through here. So this is a high of 77 degrees. We are going to see those showers coming in through here with a low of about 60 degrees as we get into Thursday night. So that's predicted there. Chance of showers kind of going on throughout the whole day there, especially as we get closer into the afternoon time for Thursday. Thursday night low of 60 degrees. We get into Friday here. We do see another chance of showers continuing on with scattered showers. We see it as a high of 71 degrees, and then it does clear up a little bit. We see mostly cloudy and then partly cloudy as we get towards the afternoon time, and then mostly sunny. So by the time the drive time deal will be on, probably most likely on Friday is what it's seeing here. Or yeah, probably most likely. Yes, I'll be on here. That's when we're going to see the sun start to come out again. And then the weekend's supposed to be mostly sunny, partly cloudy. High of 71 on Saturday with a low of 48. Sunday is a high of 71 with a low of 52 degrees. And it is supposed to be partly cloudy outside, but still, with that also being said, that can be interpreted to being also mostly sunny there too. So that's what we're going to be seeing. And then if you want to also go into next week here, we're going to start to see some showers coming in again next week. Again, the April showers, or really now it's going to be the May showers, bringing May flowers as well here. So that's the extended forecast. That's what we're going to be seeing here as we get into the rest of this week, and then also into next week as well. 847-931-1410. Let's take a look at some news, see what's happening within the area, see what's going on. So this was posted today. Chicago man and 2 juveniles arrested for burglary in Naperville following citizen tips. So let's see what this is about here. A Chicago man and 2 juvenile males are in custody after being arrested for burglary by Naperville police early Friday morning following tips received from the public. On Friday at 5:53 a.m., the Naperville Police Department responded to the 1500 block of Westminster Drive after being informed about a suspicious subject. This is a suspicious subject pulling on car door handles, it says here. Upon arrival, an officer located 3 subjects seated in a vehicle, and while the officer was speaking with them, they attempted to flee the area on foot. So that is what we're seeing here. 2 subsequent investigation led to the adult male 2019. What the heck? You can tell I need another cup of coffee. I've got it here. Not completely drinking yet, so it hasn't settled in. Adult male 19 and the 2 juveniles all being charged with 1 count of burglary, a class 3 felony, and multiple misdemeanor offenses. I've been kind of noticing that we've been seeing this a little bit more now. That's what I've been seeing here with these burglaries. So that's one of the things there too. And then let's see some other things, a couple things from yesterday. And that was on the Fox Valley Magazine side of things with news. Now, of course, there are also going to be some events coming up. They're having the Aurora Yuki Fest at Two Brothers Roundhouse. That's going to be coming up on Sunday, May 5th. So that's Sunday, May 5th. Friday, May 3rd, Aurora Food Truck Festival returns to First Fridays. I did talk a little bit about them yesterday here, too. So if you want to try out some different culinary eats, something delicious to enjoy, that's going to be coming up this Friday, May 3rd, for the Aurora Food Truck Festival. So that's something to consider partaking in if you enjoy food, which of course I do. And anyone else here on Shop Show most likely does as well, on the Shop Show end of things. And then also beautiful sunny weather. That is for Friday, May 3rd. Actually, let me go back here. I think it is supposed to be showers, scattered showers Oh, no, but then eventually it'll, it's really just kind of in the morning time. It's supposed to be showers, and then it's supposed to be clear. So that's good. So again, this and more can be found on foxvalleymagazine.com. Again, that's foxvalleymagazine.com. You can also check out the Geneva French Market, which has returned. The beloved French Market, pretty popular, I would say so. Hours are 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're at 4th and South Streets. So they've got that happening now all the way through till November 14th. So that's a lot of time that you can go there. If you haven't gone before, or maybe you have a busy schedule and you're trying to find a date to go, it's going all the way through till November 14th. So you do have a lot of time to go. We also have here CBSNews.com, of course, touching base on local news, weather, and more is what this offers here. So I know that I've been hearing about this here, too. This was posted 2 hours ago about DePaul University students set up pro-Palestinian tent encampment. I know that there were some protests going on at quite a bit of campuses. Students at DePaul University on Tuesday set up tents on the quad of the Lincoln campus, demanding the school cuts ties with Israel, joining the growing number of college protests in support of Palestinians amid the war in Gaza. Organizers said about 150 people were taking part in the protest, which began Tuesday morning. Similar tent encampments have also been set up in recent days at Northwestern University and the University of Chicago. And of course, the protesters say they also want DePaul to call for ceasefire in Gaza, to acknowledge and condemn the ongoing genocide in Gaza. So there's some other information on that too, if you've been following that story. Much more detail that is also described in this article here. So that's also been posted, updated 2 hours ago there too. Today is National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. Oh, lovely. Its Chicago area celebrates it today. If you can't adopt permanently, shelters are looking for foster parents to clear space. So there you go. And it says here the goal is to bring attention to the 20% of pets in the U.S. that are homeless. So again, I'm sure that you can find lots of things online on how to support them, of course. The biggest being, of course, adopting a pet if you can. The shelter is open Monday through Saturday from noon until 4 p.m. So that is the Aurora Animal Care and Control. They have announced an adoption special that's going to be happening. And again, the shelters are in Chicago, including Paws and Chicago Animal Care of Control. So that's pretty nice that they're having that. If you want to check that out, they've got some other things here. Chicago to relaunch guaranteed income program as city aims to spend remaining COVID relief funds. And then you get ads like this, tacky decor we see too much. And I see this picture, I'm like, that's not tacky. That's a nice doily style curtain there, or whatever it is. They see stuff like that on there too. So again, this is CBSNews.com. If you want to check it out, CBSNews.com. On to the deal today on Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're halfway through till the halfway mark, I guess you could say. Or we're like, what is that? I don't know percentage-wise. But we're almost there. We're almost to the halfway mark, really, is how to think of it. So happy Thursday, or happy Tuesday here, and also happy birthday to Sora. See, that's why it's birthday, Thursday, kind of rhymed there. I was looking at the two words. Sometimes when I look at two words at once, sometimes I'll combine the words. I don't know. It's just me. Happy birthday, Sonar. Yes, happy birthday. A ring of the bell there. And in honor of his birthday, we are celebrating with 30% off the already marked down price. So share a shout out for an additional 30% off markdown, which we've got today. And then, of course, don't forget, we also do have here some other new products in stock. So this will not include any new products that we have. So again, for the 30% off markdown, that excludes new products list and any of the boomers, so the Schaumburg boomers as well. Also, Leah will be in here after the break, or at the break here at around 12:30 or so for an interview. So she'll be doing a little interview here that'll be happening today. So that's going to be happening in about 13 minutes or so. We do have a caller on hold. So again, let's take it to the phone line starting here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, Matt. 100-544.
544. Let's take a look. We've got Tom. Hello. What can I get started for you today?
First off, hey, I think I got the high bid on the Ralph Helm.
Oh, yes, you did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, is that something I pick up by you, or do I got to go into them and pick it up?
So they are mailing it out. It's been mailed out.
Oh, they actually mailed it. Okay.
They did.
I didn't think they'd mail it out.
Yes, so it has been mailed out. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a box. I figured it'd be easier for me to pick it up.
The Ralph Helm. I'm sorry. I was thinking of I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. That I do believe we have here. So the best time to pick them up would be during hours of operation.
Okay, so it's 12 to 3.
12 to 3. Yep. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else.
Okay, no problem. Am I eligible for a Red Ox if you have one?
For the Red Ox of Hampshire, let's see.
I don't think I'm eligible yet, but I figured I'd double check while I'm in.
Let's see. You're about 4 days away. Very close for the Red Ox of Hampshire. Yeah, you're about 4 days. Yeah, about 4 days away.
Okay, so by Friday probably.
Let's see, the third. Yep. So by Friday, you should be good.
Okay. All right. Well, I will probably see you in the Redemption Center, if not tomorrow, Thursday.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for calling in today.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. I forgot about that with the steel. I think it was called the steel for Ralph Helm. Congratulations. Yes, I forgot. I was thinking about something else here. I was visually picturing the list of the winners, and I was thinking of a different number there. Wendy commenting on here. For some reason, the chat's not showing up on my end here. Let me go to the live chat, see if it shows up there. I don't know why it's not showing up on my end. Well, I got it up on my phone, so that's totally fine. I do always like to acknowledge the comments on the YouTube side of things. Hi, Matt, says Wendy. We have some nice weather today. Absolutely, we sure do. Hopefully you go out and enjoy the beautiful weather that we have currently going on right now. You can also give me a call here, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So we got some good stuff. Again, coming up in a little bit here, I'll be taking a timeout so that Leah will be able to hop on here for an interview. Of course, we're going to continue the live stream there too, so you'll be able to do that. Of course, listen in and also watch on the YouTube side of things. So again, we do have our deal today. This is the 30% off markdown price. Again, it's also National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. Each year, National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day is on April 30th. It raises awareness for thousands of pets that are waiting for and needing adoption from the shelters. Now, the nice thing about this here too, with this deal, is that we do have contact information for the Anderson Humane, as well as the Hoof Woof and Meow Animal Rescue. So if you do want to partake and, ask any questions or if you have any concerns, anything like that too, you can contact their numbers. So we have the address there for Anderson Humane, which is at 1000 South LaFox Street in South Elgin. And then we also have the Hoof Woof and Meow Animal Rescue, which is at 440-J Airport Road in Elgin. So those are two within the Elgin area in Elgin and South Elgin. And again, you can also most likely visit their websites there too. So let's see. Anderson Humane, they have their ahconnects.org. So that's the website to visit. So it's ahconnects.org. That's the website to visit. So that's that's their website there. You can check out programs in pets, the community. They also do have a food pantry there too. They've got something, I think it was called Healing Paws. Yeah, Healing Paws. This is something else. It's their program. It's a volunteer-based, of course, therapy program that they have to offer there too. It's supposed to help lower anxiety, lower blood pressure, kind of strengthen the immune system of your pets and things like that too. So you can also donate, or of course there is the adoption section there too, or you can of course supply the love to these amazing animals. Look at all of them. Oh my goodness. So cute. So lots of great things to do, of course, when it comes to the adoption process. Not only that, of course, you're supporting a wonderful organization here too, non-for-profit, and you can check out more information at ahconnects.org. That's for Anderson Humane. Now for Hoof Woof and Meow, let's see what theirs is. It's Hoof woofmeow.org. So that's their website. I'm just checking out these websites, kind of going a little bit above here when it comes to the National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day with these two different animal rescue and humane places that are in the Elgin area here. So if you do want to check out their websites, they are available. That's woofmeow.org. So you can view everything. They have volunteer programs. They have different events to check out. So they have something called Pins for Pets. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's in the Halloween time. You can never have too much Halloween, in my opinion. I love Halloween. I could do it all the time. Halloween there. For the most part. So you can check out their website, woofmeow.org, for more info. Again, those are the two places listed here within the Elgin area that we have posted, along with our 30% off markdown price deal that we've got going on today. So again, all this information can be found on our website, WRMN1410.com. It's under Daily Deals and New Businesses. That's where you're going to be able to find all that information. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. It is 3:25. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take a quick time out now. And then when we come back, we're going to have Leah on here with a special guest. So, of course, you want to stay tuned for that. Again, the phone number to dial is 847-931-1410. Remember that we also do have our hours of operation and redemption center, which are Monday through Friday. That's from 12 to 3. And then that number to dial there is 847-741-7700. That's the number to dial on that end of things. So keep listening, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Sconing, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all play, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It was a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Twin Zeros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Zeros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
Hey parents, are you searching for the ultimate spring break and summer solution for your kids? Look no further than Adrenaline Monkeys Adventure Camp in West Dundee. The week-long camps are ideal for ages 5 through 12. They're packed with exciting activities like obstacle courses, climbing, and educational demos. Look for full or half-day options to keep your kids active and engaged. Enroll now for spring break and summer 2024 at adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD and transform their time off into unforgettable adventures.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a
bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
If you would like to advertise your company on the Radio Shopping Show, call our business office at area code 847-741-7700. To shop with us today, call 931-1410. Now, back to more savings and the Radio Shopping Show.
And welcome back, everybody, to WRMN. This is Leah sitting in the hot seat right now, and I had asked Matt just for a tad of his time. And if you remember me speaking, oh gosh, this probably was about a year, no, not a year ago, about a month ago now, I was mentioning that I had a special guest that was going to be joining us. And it's interesting, without you and I having the chance to officially meet eye to eye, we've talked on the phone, but I have talked not only about you, but I've talked to other people about your book, because you're also going to be at some of the other areas here in Elgin coming up next month. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be May 30th. I've got a program at the Elgin Public Library, Gail Borden, for at 6:30. And then on June 1st, I'm involved with the Elgin Gay Pride Festival and the festivities on Saturday the 1st.
So you got a busy few weeks coming in there.
And then on the 2nd, I'll be at the Barnes & Noble bookstore in Geneva Commons. So.
All right. Well, before we start mentioning all those little dates, let's tell people who we're talking to. So if you're listening and you're following in on our YouTube page, okay. I have Mr. Kevin O'Connor, and Kevin is joining me. I think there was some kind of news release or something came up. He's an author and a former Elginite. You don't live in Elgin anymore.
No, I haven't really lived here since 1972. But I spent a lot of my time raising my kids in Crystal Lake and Cary. So I never...
You know the Fox River Valley.
I know the Fox River Valley. I just left. I mean, I left in 2007 after retiring from Cary Schools as a principal. I left then to move to Fort Lauderdale. I've been there ever since. But I get back to the Fox Valley, Elgin, 3 to 4 times a year, probably.
And the reason that which is funny, I go down your way a couple times a year, too. So, and the reason that Kevin is joining us today is he had reached out, or somehow we had a connection. And I said, you know what, this would be a great story to tell, because especially anybody who's got a little bit of a mind like mine, that I think of what would it be like to be living in a funeral home, or what would it be like to be involved in that type of business. And I think that's probably the initial attraction. I was like, that sounds good. He's got a book called 2 Floors Above Grief. And this was shortly after, I told you my mom had passed away, and it was shortly after, so it caught it right away. And I was like, okay, what's the connection 2 floors above grief? And then anybody who might be, and we used this reference when we were talking 6 Feet Under, which was a show that was on cable TV, and I think now they're showing it on Netflix and different channels out there. But it was a big thrill for my husband and I for that show, because the idea is not a lot of us really know what happens in a funeral home, and your family owned the O'Connor Funeral Home. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 4 blocks from here. 4 blocks.
Is it still running?
Yeah, Tom Leitz is the owner now, and it's Leitz O'Connor Funeral Home.
Oh, there we go. Yep, there's where the
division in College.
There's where the name comes in a little bit. I'm going to balance our levels here a little. Okay, so 2 floors above grief. First of all, obviously you have education in your background. What made you want to decide to write a book?
Oh, I've always loved writing, thanks to instructors at St. Mary's School and St. Ed's and things. I've always enjoyed writing and had good training, not only there, but when I went to college at Loyola in Chicago. And then I've always wanted to write. I didn't know what I wanted to write, but I did write a dissertation in the 90s and things like that. And certainly as a school principal,
right,
you write a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never a stranger to it. And when I fully retired from education in 2020, then I had some time.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it in the book, and the book is based on 700 pages of family letters that had ended up in my hands.
Right.
People would say, "Oh, give those letters to Kevin. He's got them." And so I have them.
You're the collector. You're the one that anybody who finds something, they say, make sure Kevin gets it.
So then I had to, at some point, well, 8-9 years ago, I figured out a way to sort through these shoe boxes, file boxes, pages and pages, and I put them into binders and plastic sleeves, and then sequence them. So that, and then I've got them sort of cataloged.
I feel you were the right one for the gig.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like you would have been the one, especially the organization and the detail.
Yeah, just to make sense of them. And then as I was reading them again, I thought, well, here's the book. Here's the book. The letters are here. Their words, my family, my aunt, my uncle, my dad, my mom, other cousins, their words are in the book. And, and I, not that I don't do a lot of narrating myself in my writing, but to see those characters evolve through their own words. And when I was putting the manuscript together and typing in my keyboard their letters, it was really it was sort of a magical feeling, and gives me tingles right now.
Gives you life. You feel the life through it.
Their word. It was. I wasn't typing my words. I was typing their words, and that was a pretty powerful moments for me as I was putting the book together.
Well, they always say, write what you know. You know, that's one thing when people are talking about writing. But this is kind of a memoir of two different, two families. I shouldn't say different, but for two families. And both generations, if you will. Would you call it that? Or it was the family combined? Because the ages were different.
Ages were different. My uncle,
separated. The ages are usually different.
My uncle and aunt founded the business over on Villa Street, 118 Villa, in 1930, right next to where Turner, I think they still call it Turner
It is.
Hall.
Yep, Turner Hall it is.
So that's where it was. And they moved here being strangers to Elgin. But in his late 20s, my uncle wanted to move from Hammond. He wanted his own business, and he learned that there was some opportunity here in Elgin. So if you can imagine driving from Hammond, Indiana to Elgin without any interstate, I don't know how long that road would have, probably Route 20, because you can pick up Route 20.
Yeah, it's not the high speed buzzing around the corners
but that's
easily.
How they came, and they didn't know anybody. And they started this business, and then 10 years later, the business had been doing well enough that my dad then joined them in 1940, and then my uncle had bought this house on Division and College Street, and they started the work of how do you make a single-family old Victorian house into a business with a funeral home, and apartments up above. So that was
because I think most family-owned funeral homes, the residence is on the second floor.
Yeah, actually, it's changing now.
Yeah,
because in doing some professional development training with people in they call it the death care industry now. The percentage of people who live right on the premises is far less than it was 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Right.
Because now you don't have to be tied to the telephone. You don't have to be tied to the house.
There's so many other ways that people can reach you and get in touch with you.
Websites and everything.
Right.
So, but that time they live in the house.
One thing that I really liked, and I mentioned this to you during our meeting, our quick discussion, is that you actually preface it in the book. The way the book is laid out is it allows you to hold on to a story longer. And I say that because there's times where you watch episodic TV and every week it brings in new characters, and then you might not hear from that character again, but you'll find out how they relate to one of the general characters, right?
Yeah, right.
And that's how I found this read. So far. I'm not completely, and honestly, I'm not completely done with it, but I got to, pretty good.
You're like 2/3 through there.
Yeah. How can you, by the bookend? How can you tell that?
Yeah, that's the way you opened it there.
But it's a neat family history, and I think everybody has that one person in their family that is known for the chronological order. I have an aunt that says anything that's got to do with our family's history, it goes to her. First of all, it takes it off our shoulders, so kudos. They must like you very much, or either that or you lost the short end of the stick that you became
the end of the stick. I love it, yeah.
But the fact of putting it into a book and having it so fun. Now, this people are able to purchase on Amazon, right?
You can go to Amazon.
You said you're going to do a reading.
That's the most convenient spot to get it. But
so even for Amazon these days, compared to years ago, writing a book is phenomenal.
And as a self-published book, it doesn't the way the rules of the industry, a self-published book doesn't appear on bookshelves in bookstores with the business of book selling. So, but on the other hand, I get opportunities to go to bookstores. This Saturday, this is in your, I'll be at Townhouse Cafe and Books in St. Charles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll be there from 11 to 1. And Dave, the owner there, has had me come. I'll be standing in front of the store and talking to people as they come in. And if they want to buy a book, they can buy it right there at the store.
And the one little thing that we will always remember, and I think this is probably one of the ties in, it was great marketing on your behalf, but it caught my eye right away, is that on page 51 and 50 and 51, it actually talks about, you can see how much I've been reading it because this is even bent by now, but you can see how he brings up how it speaks of WRMN, because us celebrating our 75 years, and then when you and I had spoke, I think that was probably the deal sealer, really, when we spoke, and he talked about the history, and he was bringing up how part of this, when you were growing up, your mom always had on WRMN radio.
Every day. And we had two floors above Grief. There was 2 apartments. So the second floor was my aunt and uncle. And their kitchen was at the bottom of the stairs when I would come down from our apartment. But even being in the 3rd floor, from the time of the morning news till probably late afternoon, the WRMN was on that kitchen radio, never turned off. So you got all the morning news, and she just had it in the background as she was doing her work. And then at noon, she would actually pause, because that was when, in the local news, they would read the obituaries.
They did. Every funeral home, and when I started in radio, all the local funeral homes would submit their obituaries, and then the radio stations would read them on the air. Now, there's 2 big things to this. Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? In radio, I'm talking from my side of it. Yeah. Don't mess it up, because you'll hear about it, and don't ever miss a church service, because you'll hear about it. So, but it's something that's very important, because that family might be listening, or, but she didn't just do it to make sure that you were represented, or O'Connor Funeral Home, but then she would watch and listen to what the other services were doing, right? The other funeral homes?
That was her way. And again, you started in 1949. The business started in their business started in 30. So 20 years after they started their business and were living on Division Street, and WRMN came into being.
Right.
She used this to keep up with the local news herself, but also she would help my uncle and my dad to say, in terms of which family is at which funeral home.
Right.
And I think undertakers and funeral directors, they compete, of course, but in a very mild and sedate
Right. I think
way.
they always know who's at what funeral home.
That's it.
It's a part of it is understanding, because 9 times out of 10, if you get a call coming in from a family that's not in the area and they don't know what funeral home, they'll know where to direct you if they're not servicing that family itself.
Do. And what drew my uncle in 1930 to come here was the idea that he'd heard through some professional colleagues that at that time, in the late 20s, early 30s, 2 of the funeral directors who had more or less worked with the Catholic families, they had closed their business for whatever reason.
Okay.
So he knew there was an opportunity, and he being an Irish Catholic who wanted to care for Irish Christian families, that was another draw for him to start the business, was to come here.
I kind of find that your family had, though, a big kind of like entrepreneurial spirit anyway. I think there's even a chapter in there, if I remember correctly, that's talking about
other things.
Other things. Like just always saw if there was a need for something, instead of thinking, what should I do, creating it. I think I was even reading one of the stories about how I can't remember what it was called, but it was with the kids. If you would be in a playpen, I can't think of what, stay put.
They called them, my mom and her friend Bernie Rudolph and Margaret Driscoll.
And it was BMAR Company. That's what it was. Yeah.
Based on their names, BMAR, and they had this thing, because it was my younger brother had been in St. Charles Hospital with a broken leg, and they had to secure him into this situation at the old St. Charles
And they
Hospital.
saw how they had set it up.
How they did it. It was a harness. And so they thought, well, this would be a way to keep babies in their cribs. I mean, by today's standards, it would never be.
Yeah. Oh gosh, no. Yeah.
So they took it upon themselves to sew and to find the material, find the cloth, sew everything, print the envelopes, do stationery type things.
And they started selling these.
They started selling them, and they went to the stores in town, and they went to baby magazines, and they hospital gift shops, and they sold them. And then Time
But
passed.
you know what? They were way ahead of their
Yes,
time.
they were.
You know, you think of the harnesses, that
yeah.
they put on. That's just starting. It was a stay put. Trust me.
No, I know. I mean,
Yeah.
and their entrepreneurship, their ingenuity, women in business, those kind of themes. And they just did it out of their living rooms.
Well, 9 times out of 10, something comes together because of necessity, right? That something is created based on necessity.
And they saw it my brother, who happened to be in the one that was in the hospital, his godmother, Margaret Driscoll, was a nurse. And so she saw this, and so she brought in that expertise. And Bernie.
Well, and plus, and from a selling tool, it was brilliant because you had that as a backing. Anyway, there's stories like this.
Stories.
That's what I mean. I mean, it's stuff that we've all lived through over the years, maybe in different forms, but it's going back and telling that in time. I always say I was just doing. I was up at the Oakcrest, the atrium Oakcrest, right up the street here. Yeah, and I was taking a tour of that, and I said, this reminds me of my great-grandmother's house, where we had push buttons to turn the lights on, and they had beautiful doors that opened up for the master bed. Oh,
I know that
That's
place.
the kind of vibe, and that's the feel of what this book is. It's like looking at your history, and I think we're all kind of finding things that we know through our own stories, especially if you're about that age. It's a great read. If you guys get a chance, I know you said you're going to be at Gail Borden Library on the 30th of May, right? Okay.
Then I'm going to be, hopefully it's going to pull through, June 2nd, I'll be at the Barnes & Noble in Geneva Commons.
Okay.
But this Saturday, I'll be, from 11 to 1, I'll be at Townhouse Cafe and Books in St. Charles.
And he was kind enough to autograph my book for me, so I thank you for that. I want to give you a thank you. And then you'll do that for anybody who wants to come out. Should we give a couple? You want to give a copy away?
Oh, I've got a couple copies here, however you want to work that.
Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to go to a commercial break, and I know we have to, you know what, we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the book. Matt, we'll bring you back at 4 o'clock. We're going to take a real quick commercial break, talking a little bit more with Kevin O'Connor, author of 2 Floors Above Grief. We'll be back with more after these.
Is it noon already? Take your lunch hour up a notch with Out to Lunch from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on WRMN 1410 a.m. Unwind with the perfect blend of soothing sounds and lighthearted conversations that'll make every bite taste better. Whether you're in office or out on the town, let us serve up the best in radio company. Stream on the go with our app on Google and Apple. Because lunchtime is your time. Out to Lunch every day from 12 to 2 on WRMN 1410 a.m., the talk of the town.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 a.m. is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 a.m., your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus is intent in their commitment to open doors and support those who strive for excellence. Too many people have been made to feel that higher education isn't a place for them, that it is someone else's dream. But Columbia College of Missouri has changed all that. With individualized attention and ongoing support, Columbia College knows a future built by you is a future built for you. Columbia College of Missouri Elgin campus, your new starts now. Visit ccis.edu.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive, smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today. As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
And welcome back, everybody. This is Leah back in the studio today. I have got a special guest, Mr. Kevin O'Connor. He is author of 2 Floors Above Grief. It's a great book. He is from the Elgin area originally and grew up here and then raised your family in the Fox River Valley. Is that the best way to describe it?
I raised my family in Crystal Lake, and Cary, Crystal Lake.
And a lot of people may have known you as a principal of the schools up there.
Maplewood School in Cary. Yeah.
And you retired. You've always kind of been a fan, and we're doing a little kind of like bringing it all together here. You enjoyed writing and then had thought, okay, I want to write a book. You retired and you're, what do I want to know about? And you became, we're almost comparing him with Matt, because Matt just came in the studio during the break, and I said, Matt is the collector of all history in his family, familiar background and generational information. You became the collector of that in your family, and I always say there's got to be one person that is the go-to. You know, you find a story. I had when my mom had passed away, she was holding on. None of us knew about it. Not her sister, not her brothers. I didn't know about it. But she was holding on to a book that my grandparents, my Nani and Papa, had written back and forth during Vietnam War. That she would write it, and then he would take it with him and write in it, and then bring it back and writing it. So it was their stories back and forth of what they were doing, you know.
During the 60s.
Right, but the power of it, and it actually stopped on the day my mom was born. So it talks about when she found out she was pregnant. It talks about where he was with the war, you know, where he was stationed, and, you know, they could at that time a little bit more than they do now. But yeah, so it knowing that and seeing that kind of history, and I think because they would talk about places, they would talk about other family members, that made the reader get involved in the story. So that's what I liked about this. I don't know you. I've never met you before today, but I feel the way that you wrote the book would make anybody go back and think about characters like that in their family. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't know
if that was the intent.
Yes,
but
it makes perfect sense, and that was part of the intent when I was doing the writing process and working with coaches. And they ask you, who's your audience? Who's your initial audience? I said, it's my family. But as I started writing and then developing it and sharing with people, she said, no, this book has an impact, will have an impact beyond your own family, because your story's very common to what, you know, if we're talking about business owners or people who live in the house where the business is, it's not just undertakers, it's other people and other kids I went to school with in Elgin. Their parents ran the business in their home. So that kind of situation's familiar. And the idea where you've got cousins and big families and parties and gatherings and sadness and grief and happiness. It's very common, not only to my family and extended family, but to a lot of families.
It's a family dynamic.
Yeah,
I mean, and plus it is also, I think, the way each one interprets it.
Yes.
And I was a big fan of a program called 6 Feet Under, and that's what attracted me to this book initially, is because I said, I could see real life. That was a TV show. I want to know real life. But a lot of it was pretty similar.
Yes.
Like I said, from the design you were even saying of the house at that time, the design they had at the house had a lot of the wood furnishings and
very pocket door, big wooden pocket
the heavy
doors.
velvet,
Drapes
curtain and drapes.
And going behind a curtain or using
The
a curtain
viewing
to
room was to
mask.
separate the two.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I was watching that show, that's been 20 years ago. But watching it, I thought, hey, wait a minute, they're telling our story.
See, right, yeah.
But every story is so separate, and different, and those are fictional characters.
But I think the interesting thing is that there was a draw for that kind of storytelling.
Yes.
Which to me would have led right into, I could see how this would be popular and exciting and actually attractive to the reader. So it's called 2 Floors Above Grief. Again, Kevin O'Connor, he is joining us in the studio today. He is the author of this book. It also has mentioned and brought up a lot of the local things in and around the area. You let it off with WRMN, but you have a lot of connectors here.
Oh, yeah. And one of the things, I used to work at the old City Hall. Summer of 68. The last summer it was open in a very hot 3rd floor level attic. But then the City Hall was torn down. And my aunt wrote me that she was writing to me in 1970 about the old City Hall being torn down and how they had to tear the clock down. And she said, I guess there's meaning in the idea that, hey, time stands still.
Right.
And she jested about it. Everybody's saying goodbye to this old building, but time stands still.
Yeah.
And so she and the others took in their letters, a lot of stories about the history of the town. And what I was talking to Matt at break, and knowing that Matt has a connection to that house, and to the church family who were instrumental in getting the house built in the 1880s. So, and the stories go back that way. And my uncle and dad, being new to the town, they just got themselves readily involved in church and communities things, and a lot of family friends those family. Chuck Hines next door was a family friend.
Matt, you want to check on line 1 to see if that's a shop show order or if somebody's calling in? Because I think what we'll do is we'll give away a couple of books. Kevin is kind enough to bring them in. Of course, you can always find them on Amazon. I know you're going to be out this Saturday. You're going to be in St. Charles at
Townhouse Cafe and Books.
Then you're going to be at the Gail Borden Library on May 30th. And you'll be there to talk to people, signing some books. You're going to hear a lot of stories. You're going to have people that come up. And have you done any in the community yet, Kevin?
This trip?
Yeah, even just period for the book.
Oh, yeah. No, the launch for the book was on December 28th, 18 months ago, at Elgin Museum up at the old Elgin Academy.
Sure.
So that's where we had the launch, and that group helped me organize that. And I've been to the Elgin Public Museum with Sherry over at that museum. So I've been, and then other places that we've been in town and doing things. Barnes & Noble up in Algonquin one time. I'm going to be in Woodstock tomorrow at the Fine Arts Association.
And the reason I'm asking you that is because I would guess at every kind of outing, you're going to have somebody that comes up to you and says, I knew that person, or I know that person. Do you get that, the storytelling that happens with it?
I know that person, or a lot of times I knew a family in my town that owned the funeral home.
Yeah.
I used to play games with the Undertaker's son in the town I grew up in.
Right.
And so there's a lot of that connection when I'm going out, when I'm speaking at bookstores or at events. The people always have a connection with not only maybe the aspect of a funeral home or a funeral, but the idea of entrepreneurs, small business, starting something, being a business person. I gave a presentation to some funeral directors, and they talked about.
So that's why it is a good read. I'm going to highly recommend this to anybody out there. 2 Floors Above Grief. Again, Kevin O'Connor. You want to check it out in person. Of course, if they are going to be calling in, we'll get them information and get a couple of books out to them. Is that okay?
That's great, and people can go to any bookstore.
Okay.
And it can be ordered.
And again, 2 Floors Above Grief, guys. Remember that name. We'll put a picture out on our Facebook page. We're going to be back with more WRMN after these messages. Thanks, Kevin, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with more.
When you need your banker, they should be ready to put you first. At Wintrust, you can have the banking experience you need and the one you deserve. Ready for a change? We've made it even easier. Our new sophisticated online platform makes opening accounts a breeze, but our bankers are always here for you. Open a new Total Access checking account in minutes at wintrust.com/fast. Plus, get $300.
$100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use link to apply.
Member FDIC.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzess. The City of Elgin has announced that due to ongoing work on the Highland and Chicago Street bridges, inspections for the Kimball and National Street bridges have been postponed until the current closures are lifted. The City of Elgin is hiring for its Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math Summer Internship Program. 10 students who are interested in STEAM careers can find their work in the IT department, police, water, parks, special events, or the city manager's office. Find out more on the City of Elgin website. In Kane County, the historic Cole Pope House, an architectural gem from 1867, is undergoing historic renovation. The project focuses on revitalizing the building's exterior, addressing such areas as the roof, chimney, and the paintwork with an intent to preserve the vibrant yellow Italianate style recognized by so many. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section, when Dad injured his back, when your basketball star tore his ACL. Opioids helped with the pain, and you held on to them just in case. But did you know holding on to unused opioids puts your family at risk? Opioids are powerful pain-reducing prescription medicines, but most people who are prescribed opioids don't finish their prescriptions. So millions of unused opioids are sitting in homes across the country. And tragically, more than 100 Americans die every day from overdoses involving opioids. What can you do to protect your family? Remove the risk of unused opioids from your home. Pills, patches, or syrups in drawers, purses, and cabinets, anywhere they might be hiding. To find out how to dispose of them properly, visit www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The White Sox swept Tampa with a 4-2 win in Chicago on Sunday. The Sox have wins in 3 straight. Eric Fetty tossed 7-hit ball into the 9th, helping the Sox improve to 6-22. It's still the worst record in Major League Baseball. They outscored Tampa 21-13 over the series. Gavin Sheets and Eloy Jimenez, each with 3 hits for the Sox in the finale. At Fenway Park, the Red Sox got by the Cubs 5-4. Boston scored the winning run in the bottom of the 9th. Tyler O'Neill with a game-ending bloop single. The Cubs trailed 4-1 before Mike Talkman hit a tying 3-run homer in the 8th. American Hockey League playoffs, the Grand Rapids Griffins took a 3-2 overtime win over Rockford in Game 1 of their division semifinal series. Game 2 this Wednesday night in Rockford. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Are you ready for Mother's Day? Macy's Friends and Family is going on right now. It's the perfect time to save on the perfect gift for mom with an extra 30% off designers that rarely go on sale when you use your coupon or Macy's card. And take 15% off makeup, fragrances, and more beauty favorites she'll love. Plus, get your Mother's Day gifts even faster when you pick up in-store or curbside. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Some people just know the more you protect, the more you save with Allstate, because they know insurance math. Like if you protect your home and auto, Allstate can save you up to 25%. So it's like losing money if you don't bundle. Save more when you protect more. Bundle home and auto with Allstate today.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the
Experts say regular auto maintenance is one of the most important things for your car. Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin covers all your automotive needs. From oil changes, brake services, and emission testing, Meineke's expert staff provides hard work and dedication with the utmost professionalism. Need an oil change? Visit Meineke in South Elgin for their 23-point inspection. Call 847-888-9644.
Take your family out or meet up with a friend for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Elgin IHOP, located at 101 Randall Road by the theater. They're open for dining 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Stop in at 3 p.m. for happy hour with discounted meal deals for early birds starting at just $6. You can choose from breakfast choices like the pancake sundaes or juicy burgers or maybe a classic burrito bowl. Check out the menu at
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome folks to the second hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Beautiful sunny afternoon currently happening right now. We had a wonderful interview with Leah, and I'm looking forward to reading that book as well with about the O'Connor Funeral Home, the history on the house. My great aunt, I've talked about this before, my great aunt Minnie Bailing, so that would be my great grandfather's older sister, or my grandma's aunt, was the maid for Alfred B. Church and his wife and son around 1900 or in 1900. So that's pretty cool that there's a little bit of a family connection to them, and that there's history with the house. And what is now O'Connor Funeral Home. So it's really cool that there's still history that lives on. I absolutely love it that the building is still there. Because actually, Ambassador Linda, we're talking today about how places, it's like they knocked down all the old buildings and it's just not the same. And it's, like with Spring Hill Mall. So it's nice to see that there's still structure to a lot of the history. And you can really especially see it here in downtown Elgin as well when it comes to the buildings. You can see a lot of the old original structures and design, and you can see the difference in how, of course, the design was and the effort put into it. Not to say that modern buildings don't have any effort, but of course the design is different, and it's definitely catches my eye as someone who loves history and who loves the Victorian and Edwardian era. It definitely catches my eye when I do see older buildings like that, and I definitely appreciate them very much so. 847-931-1410. Happy Tuesday. We have our special Tuesday deal today. We've got 30% off markdown price. It's Tuesday, April 30th. And of course, a big happy birthday to Sonar. Hopefully he's having a pretty good day so far. We can share a shout out here for an additional 30% off the already marked down price. Now, do remember here that this deal does exclude any new products list items that are on the radio shopping show end of things, as well as any of the Schaumburg Boomers. So those Boomers tickets, because the season is coming up just around the corner. And we did get some early bird callers throughout the past couple of weeks, did get their Schaumburg Boomers tickets, some of them even like 20 of them. So some people did get a lot of them, which is good because they're going to use those. That's valid any weekday, Sunday through Thursday. You can technically count, of course, Sunday being the weekend, so it would be valid Sunday through Thursday for Schaumburg Boomers. Again, those are going to stay in at the regular discounted rate, which is still a great discount, by the way, here, too, for the Schaumburg Boomers. Those are in at 8 on the $16 value for them. So it's valid any regular season home game, Sunday through Thursday. They are, of course, boomersbaseball.com at Wintrust Field. Or boomersbaseball.com is the website to go to. They're located at the Wintrust Field. So that's for Schaumburg Boomers. Just wanted to throw that out there again. So again, we've got 30% off markdown price. Don't forget, it's also National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day today. We can raise awareness for thousands of pets that are waiting for and needing adoption from the shelters. We have 2 shelters here in Elgin and South Elgin, Anderson Humane on South LaFox Street in South Elgin, and Hoof Woof and Meow Animal Rescue located in Elgin at Airport Road. That's where they're located. So giving some recognition, of course, to them also. Hours of operation, of course, Redemption Center's open from 12 to 3. That's Monday through Friday. I'm there. If you have any questions on orders, if you want to, of course, announce a Tradio announcement there too, if you want to promote your business, feel free to stop in. And if you have a business card or a flyer that you want posted on our racks in the Redemption Center, you can feel free, of course, to do that. Get the word out there, too. I also do that with the Tradio end of things here, too. I will go through those Tradio calls here today. So, again, I want to throw that out there. Of course, I'll do that. So you can call in for Tradio. You can call in for Radio Shopping Show. You can call in to give a testimonial there, too. We really would love to have more testimonials because we got to get some new testimonial ads out there. So if you want to call in for a testimonial, feel free to do so. Again, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, that's 847-931-1410. So there you go. Wait a minute. Oh, I just recorded something. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. I have that up just in case. Okay. 847-931-1410. Let's see here. We've got some people commenting in here on the Facebook side of there. I'm sorry, on the YouTube side of things. So let's see here. We've got Mark. Here's Matt, future WGM radio talent. Thank you. Or WGN. It's my favorite radio station, he says. He says, Matt will be on WGN within 5 years. Hey, you never know. I appreciate the comment. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. I do, of course, acknowledge those comments on the YouTube side of things. If you do want to check out our YouTube channel, of course, it is on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Yes, Mark Ellis also saying here too, Testimonial Tuesdays. Yeah, feel free to give me a call again with those testimonials today. And that's pretty much every day too. You can even call in and give a testimonial when I'm in Redemption Center here too. Again, that's Monday through Friday from 12 until 3. So I do want to read through the in-demand items. I haven't done that yet, so I do want to read through them to let you folks out there know what we still have left in stock from the previous restock day. That is Restock Friday. So let me make sure I get my list. So, of course, I'll be able to read them here. We've got beef filla still in stock. Now, for the three places, beef filla, Marciano's, which we're sold out of, and the JoJo's, you do have to spend $10 in order to unlock these items. They are the sizzling deals that we have. So we have, we have the regular radio shopping show items, which is a bunch of them. Then we have like the popular items. The popular items tend to be items that, from my own experience here with the shop show end of things, what people tend to get that aren't in demand. Then we level up higher and we have the in-demand items. And then even further higher to that, we have what's called the sizzle and savings, which are three items. It's where the supply is less than the demand, or vice versa. Same thing though. The demand is much greater than the supply that we have. So again, spend $10, you can earn yourself. You'll be able to qualify to purchase if you do qualify in date range wise for beef filla, which is a 1 per 30, and then the JoJo's, which is a 1 per 30. The Marciano's were sold out of that. I'll be back again on Saturday or Friday for Friday. So we do have beef filla. This one is a $10 certificate. Now this would be able to go in, let's see, with the 30% off, so that would be available here at that further discount, but you do have to spend $10 in order to unlock that. We also do have Lars's Kitchen. This is another one that's in stock today. This one is a $10 certificate, normally $6. We have this one for $4.25 today, so that one's going to go down to $4.25. That is on the $10 value. That's for Lars's Kitchen. So that's the second one that we've got today. We also have here our pizza category, which includes the Garibaldi's Italian Eatery. That's good for the 14-inch cheese pizza. We have that one in today. It's normally $8. That one with our discount today of 30% off, that'll be going down to $5.50. So that's going to be $5.50 today. We also do have the Massey's. This is Italian Kitchen and Catering of Carpentersville. The certificate is good for their 18-inch one-topping pizza. Normally $15.50. We've got it for $10.75 today. If you want to snag that, give it a try if you haven't yet. We also have here Village Pizza and Pub of Elgin, which of course is a popular place to go to, also listed on the in-demand item list. $10 certificate, that's normally $6. We have it for $4.25 today. Again, going through these in-demand items to let anyone know who's listening in, who wants to do radio shopping show end of things, to know what we have in stock with those in-demands. We also have Blue Box right here in downtown Elgin. $10 certificate that was normally $6, offered today at $4.25. The same goes for Culver's of Elgin, which is, again, another great one to choose from. Oreo cookie cheesecake is their flavor of the day today. That looks pretty good with the Oreo pieces in there and the cheesecake pieces. So if you like both Oreos and cheesecake, you might enjoy the double flavoring here offered with today's flavor of the day. And they're open now until 10 o'clock. That's for Culver's of Elgin. Next on the list here, we've got the Golden Corral of Bloomingdale. This one is a $15 valued certificate. It's normally $9, offered in today at $6.25. So that one's another good one that includes lots of different buffet establishment offerings. They've got really something for everyone there to get your taste buds going there with the Golden Corral. We have Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle, $20 certificate, normally $12, that's offered in at $8.50 today. So that one's going in at $8.50. We also have here, we have the JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg. This one is an unlock item once you spend $10, but once you get that, then that one is normally $15. It would go down to $10.50. We also do have the Paul's Family Restaurant of Elgin. This one is a $10 certificate that's normally $6. It would go in at $4.25. Same goes for the Ray's Family Restaurant. That's another one that we've got today for $4.25. We have the Red Ox Restaurant of Hampshire. This one is a $20 certificate. That's normally $12. We've got it today for $8.50. We got the Tripleberry Cafe of Crystal Lake. That one is normally $8. We've got it for $5.50 today. So that's going to be going down again to $5.50. That's for, again, Tripleberry Cafe. We have the Sweet Basil Cafe of Algonquin. This is another one that's normally $6. We've got it for just $4.25 today. We have the Mike More Miles. Now, this one is located in the automotive service category. It's normally $15 down to $10.50 today. Same goes for the Honest One Auto Care. If you haven't tried them out yet, that's the services and oil changes certificate that we have today for $10.50 on that $30 value. We also have the churros and chocolate located in the bakery and catering category. That one is another $10, normally $6 that we've got today for $4.25. And then last but not least, we have Country Donuts, which is normally $7.50, but today with the special 30% off markdown price, we've got it for $5.25. So those are the in-demand items. Of course, we also do feature popular items, including, of course, Bear Family McDonald's. Now, the Bear Family McDonald's is not included with this 30% off markdown price deal. That's usually just kind of implied there, too, even if it's not mentioned. However, if there are rare times when it is applicable, it usually is mentioned that it is applicable on our website for the deal. We also do have Tropical Smoothie Cafe of Huntley. That one is normally $5 down to $3.50. We also have Nick's of Elgin and Crystal Lake. We've got American Legion in stock today. That one is normally $2.50 down to $1.75. We've got the China House of DeKalb. Another popular one is IHOP of Elgin, which is normally $3 down to $2 today. We have La Flor Taco Grill. We've got the Seven Dwarfs of Wheaton. Stockholm's $15 certificate could be yours today for $6 on the $15 value. We also have Theater Coffee Company. We've got the Village Inn Family Restaurant of Huntley. We also have the Gilbert's Dine-In Haddock Dinner, which is normally $7 down to $5 today on those both. So that's pretty good. We also have Mott's Lounge. And then another pretty popular one here too is the Volo Auto Museum, which we also have in stock. 847-931-1410. So those are all the in-demand and popular items. Again, you're listening to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil, voice of the Valley, talk of the town, home of your radio shopping show. So I wanted to continue on. I wanted to go through those Tradio callers. Feel free to give me a call for Tradio really any time of the day that I'm here from 12 to 6. Feel free to give me a call for Tradio. So let's take a dive into what we've got here for Tradio callers that have called in within the past 2 weeks. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Brendan says, I'm listening to WRMN Radio. Thank you so much, Brendan. We appreciate it. Very nice indeed. Thank you. So let's go through some Tradio callers here. Again, feel free to interrupt me if you want to give me a call here for Tradio Radio Shopping Show, promoting your business, testimonials, or letting us know what's happening in the area of the Fox River Valley. So we've got a Tradio caller, has an outdoor industrial light for sale. It's getting close, of course, to the summertime, and maybe you want to redo your deck. Here are some outdoor fun amenities or even really items that you can use to help decorate your outdoor if you like. So this includes, she has an outdoor industrial light for sale, camping stove, and Coleman lantern. She also does have a fishing rod holder, as well as a lot of used golf balls and a car sun shade as well to put over your car so that, it doesn't get too overheated there too. So that is for, again, the car sunshades. And she can tell you the prices when you call in. The number to dial is 847-845-1763. Again, 847-845-1763. Again, 847-845-1763 is that number to dial. Another one that we have here too, another Tradio caller calling in here. This is, it's Anne Marie. Let me bring her up here. Anne Marie calling in. So she's got the Dooney and Burke purse, brand new, $40 on that. Sounds like a good price. And then also here she's got a Vera Bradley purse, 2 of them, brand new, $20 a piece. If anyone's interested, feel free to give her a call. That number to dial is 630-666-3792. Again, that's 630-666-3792. Catherine is saying that this Mark guy is not real. He hasn't been authenticated. Okay. Could be. I don't know. Love your meaningful show, Matt. Thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate you looking out for us. 847-931-1410. Anywho, though, another Tradio caller here. I think, you know what? I appreciate you looking out for me. I don't know. Hasn't been authenticated. Interesting. Well, you know, in the world of bots, it definitely could be a possibility, though. But if you're a bot listening in, hopefully you're enjoying the show. We're going to take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Yes, I have for sale the kitchen table. It's vintage. It's got the chrome legs and like a Formica top, and also it's got 4 chairs, and I like $75 for it. That's a vintage kitchen table, chrome frame and chrome frame on the legs, and Formica. It's like a Formica top, and $75. My phone number is 847-741-8276. And if I don't answer, please leave a voicemail and I'll call you back. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds good. We'll pass that message along. Thank you. All right, so we've got that Tradio caller number 1 for today on April 30th. Happy April 30th. He's got a vintage kitchen table for sale. It does come with 4 chairs, and he's asking $75 for them. Let me make sure I spell chairs correctly here on my end. With 4 chairs, and then he's asking $75 for it, and then let me see, and then it also has, I am trying to multitask. Okay, it also has a chrome frame as well. Chrome frame, and then also on the legs there too. So please leave a voicemail if he does not answer. The number is 847-741-8276. Again, please leave a voicemail if he does not answer. Making sure I write this down here correctly. Answer. Okay, there we go. Multitasking. That number again is 847-741-8276. So again, he's got that nice vintage kitchen table for sale. It comes with the 4 chairs, $75 for it. It's got the chrome frame. So there you go. Another Tradio caller here calling in about the Friends of Judson having their annual garage sale. This is coming up May 3rd and May 4th. It's going to be held at 1735 West Highland at the First Baptist Church in Elgin. You can donate items coming up tomorrow from 9 to 3. So this is a donation center option for you to donate any items. If you want to partake in helping out with the garage sale, you can donate some items coming up tomorrow from 9 to 3 only. Now, the actual event is going to be from 8 to 4 on Friday. That's May 3rd. And then 8 to 3 on Saturday, May 4th. All proceeds are going to be going to scholarships. So very nice that they're going to be offering that. We have another Tradio caller here, Carl calling in. He's got some things here. He has a kitchen set for sale, kitchen table set. It's great quality and in great shape. It's a 48-inch round table. It also includes leaves, no real scratches. There are also 4 chairs that come with it too. It's a unique color. It's a lighter wood color. Let me actually update this here. So it's a unique color. And it is it's a natural grain wood. So it's a natural grain wood, and he's asking $350 for it, and it's in excellent shape. So again, that is for the kitchen table that he has. And again, it is a real wood grain, natural wood table. So you're getting good quality here. And then he also does have here a 14-foot aluminum Lund boat. It comes with the 18 horsepower Mercury motor and a trailer that also goes with it too. So, and the boat has a trailer that's all in good shape put together. If you're interested, he's asking $14.99 or best offer. Feel free to give him a call. And again, that boat is about 1970s age-wise. He's located in Roselle. Give him a call. That is 630-951-1998. Again, 630-951-1998 is that number to call. So throwing out there again about that spot there. We're going to take a quick time out here. Currently, the time is 4:28. So we'll take a little time out, and then we'll be back with more of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil here in just a bit. So you know it. Stay tuned.
This is Marky B inviting you to feel the power of the first shift.
To God be the glory, my brother. Thank you so much. You are such an inspiration to many of folk that's here in Elgin. I'm in West Dundee. I'm a Dundeeite now, not an Elginite anymore, but I love you. I can even give a number of prayers that we as a people continue to grow and to be there for one another. Please, people, let's get on board. Check on your neighbors, check on your friends, and just give an inspiration that life is worth living.
It's the first shift weekday mornings from 6 until 10 right here on WRMN.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
Family owned for over 40 years with 3 locations around the Elgin area, Beef Villa is open and ready to serve you. Stop in or drive through and get your lunch or dinner hot and fast. Enjoy burgers, dogs, chicken, and of course beef is waiting for you at either Elgin locations or South Elgin location of Beef Villa. Stop in for the Friday fish special, Villa Burger, pulled pork, or the incredible salads available from Beef Villa. Need help feeding a large group? Catering is always easy with Beef Villa. Go to beefvilla.com for catering options. That's beefvilla.com.
Thirst-quenching craft beers await you on tap at the Spotted Fox Ale House in St. Charles with food and drink specials daily. Stop in on Tuesdays for half-off Black Angus burgers and $4 nitro drafts. Fridays feature the Spotted Fox Atlantic Cod Fish Fry. It's hand-dipped in Blue Moon batter, giving it a light, crispy coating, and served on a bed of fries. Grab your boots for country line dancing Saturdays. Watch all the games at the Spotted Fox. Spotted Fox is now hiring, so stop by and apply. Check out SpottedFoxAlehouse.com.
One of the things we're proud of at WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left and it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat them tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
A few rules to remember when you shop with us. Make sure you read and follow the limitations of each certificate. Use it before the expiration date, and when appropriate, tipping is required. Now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks. Oh, hang on a second here. There we go. Okay. Got the screen up here again if you're watching on the YouTube side of things, which it looks like we've got quite a few people watching on the YouTube side of things. So thank you so much for watching in there for us. Catherine commenting in here. She said that Mark Ellis might not be real. He says, I'll come down there and hit him. Oh, like this. Oh, it didn't work. Darn it. There we go. That was the little sound effect. I know I hear Marky B using that punch grunt sound effect quite a bit. Made us smile simultaneously. Oh, very nice. 847-931-1410. Brendan commenting in here. We drove through Fox River Bridge in St. Charles. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed the Fox River Bridge. It's a beautiful sunny day outside today. Hopefully people are outside enjoying themselves, going for a nice walk, maybe getting a nice cup of coffee, enjoying the breeze, enjoying nature, and the wonderful weather. And again, that's only going to last for a bit because we are supposed to be getting some storms coming up on Thursday as well as Friday there too. So 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. I'll remind you out here again, we've got our 30% off markdown price. Yes, we do. I've got my cheat sheet right here. Not supposed to say that. No, I've got my cheat sheet. I always got to use it. Sometimes I get used to the numbers when I'm like, okay, yeah, I know what that usually goes for because I'm used to looking at it. When it's the cheat sheet price, when it's the 30% off or 25% off markdown price too. I also did receive a question today in Redemption Center here as well. Thank you, Jackie, for commenting in here earlier today as to whether or not you could use holiday bucks on this 30% off markdown price. You can. Was it her or was it someone else? Maybe it was Linda. I can't remember. One of them did ask if we could use holiday bucks towards your order if it's a 30% off markdown price. You can. Yes, you can. So you can use it to 25% off markdown price or 30% off markdown price. It's not included when it's like a 50% off markdown or 70% off retail. But you may use, if you order today with the 30% off markdown, you can use it towards, you can use holiday bucks towards this order. If you'd like. 847-931-1410. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, my key tag number is 131298.
All right, Jackie, hello. What can I get started for you today?
I just need a couple of the Bear Family McDonald's.
Yeah, Bear Family McDonald's. We have those in our inventory today, going in at 2 on the $4 value.
Okay, and if I could get 2 of those?
Yeah, we can get those for you. What else can I try?
Do you have any Tommy's on Lake in the Hills?
Tommy's of Lake in the Hills. Let's see here. We have those $10 certificates. They're normally $6. Today with our 30% off, we've got it in at $4.25.
That'd be great. Can I get 2 of those?
Yeah, I can do 2 of those for you today. There we go. What else can I try?
I just got done. I just got done driving, so I don't really have a list together or anything. So if we could just make those a charge and hold, and if I have time, I'll try and call back.
Sounds like a plan. You're all set. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Of course. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Yes, that Tommy's Red Hot's in at $4.25 for most of those locations, unless it's McHenry and Woodstock. Those ones are normally $4.50. That'll go down to just $3 for the McHenry and the Woodstock location. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi. Good afternoon. 101-635.
35. All right, Betsy, what can I get started for you today?
Okay, so I'm hitting the big sale. So how about a Stockholm, $15 value?
Yeah, that one's normally $8.50 down to $6. I can get you one of those today.
Okay. The Village Pizza?
Village Pizza of Elgin. Let me bring it up here. Yeah. Let's see. So for that Village Pizza, yes, you're good on that. That one's $10, normally $6 for $4.25 today.
Okay, Culver's.
Another very good choice. Let me make sure I get the Village Pizza in here. Again, $4.25. Culver's is also going to go in at $4.25, so I got that here for you.
Okay, a beef filla.
The beef filla. Let's see here. Yeah, you're good on that beef filla, so I can get that for you today. That'll go in at $4.25.
Okay, tropical smoothie.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe of Huntley. That one's normally $5. That one will go down to $3.50, so I can get you one of those.
Okay. Do you have Sammy's Mexican Grill?
That one we don't have as of right now.
Okay. How about Paul's?
Paul's Family Restaurant. Let's see here. Yes, you were good on the Paul's. That one's 10, normally 6, down to 4.25 today.
Okay. Blue Box.
Blue Box. Let's see for Blue Box. Yes, you're good on the Blue Box here. That one is also 10, normally 6 for 4.25.
Do you have any of the Habitat Restore in?
I do believe we have it. Let's see here for Restore. That one's a 1 per 60. You are good on the Restore. That one is normally, let's see, oh no, I brought up the wrong one here. Let's see, Restore Habitat for Humanity. 20, normally 10, so that one will be going down to $7.
Perfect. And then a couple of bears.
Couple Bear Family McDonald's. Do those for you. Put those in your bin. All right.
So I've got and one Tommy's Lake in the Hills.
Tommy's Lake in the Hills.
This one.
Yeah, we can do that for you. That one's going to go in at $4.25.
Okay. And I'm stocked up on sweet basil, but I want to give you a testimonial.
Yes, let me know.
Well, so we do breakfast and then we go wandering around because we have family up that way. And we now have, my husband now has an addiction to their banana bread stuffed French toast.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Yeah, then they throw strawberries or whatever else you want on it, let alone the whipped cream. And, you can feel your arteries hardening while you eat it, but it's worth every bite from the way he looked. So.
Oh, very nice. And what did you get?
I stick with eggs. I'm boring as heck.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm a vegetable person, so I'll throw anything and they have all kinds of. Their omelet section is enormous. So but he's got a horrible sweet tooth, so he usually will go for a crepe or a pancakes or banana bread French toast is his new go-to.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for that great testimonial. Very nice. So I got your order here. Yes.
Yeah, and so it's a charge and hold, so I'm just making sure. Stockholm's, Tommy's, Culver's, Restore, Blue Box, Tropical Smoothie, Village Pizza, Beef Villa, and a couple of bears, right?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. See somebody there between 12 and 3 one day this week.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for calling in today.
You too. Enjoy the weather.
You as well. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
847-931-1410. Nice testimonial there from Betsy. And I got that recorded, so we'll definitely use that for the next testimonial promo there as well here, too. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, 115-675.
All right, let's see. I don't think this is Marcia. This is Marion, right?
Right.
I must have typed it in wrong here. Okay, yeah. I got you up here.
I'm Marion on the line.
There we go. All right, what can I get started for you today?
La Flor Taqueria.
La Flor. That one is normally $7.50. That one goes down to $5.25.
Can I get time more? Can I get Italian Pizza Kitchen?
Italian Pizza Kitchen. Let's see here. Looks like you are good on the Italian Pizza Kitchen. That one is in, let's see, normally $12. That'll go down to $8.50.
Okay. JoJo's Diner.
The JoJo's. Yes, you are good on the JoJo's Diner. That one is normally $15. That one's going to go down. That's a good price, $10.50.
Oh, that's good. There's a pizza place at the Village on one on Route 25, I think it is. It's in Carpentersville. That's what it is.
We have the Village Pizza of Carpentersville for the lunch certificate.
That's it.
Yeah, that one is $8. Normally, it's an $8 value. Normally $4, that'll go down to $275.
Culver's.
And then the Culver's. See for Culver's here. You are good on that Culver's. That one is going to be going in at $425.
Okay, what's my total?
You are at $31.25.
Okay, I would like to use bucks to pay for that.
All right, we'll do that for you.
Calling back to add other things. I just can't think of anything right now. What about that Remix store?
I'm sorry. Did you say Nix or Restore?
No, you had Remix. It was like a antique shop.
Yes, Remix Market. We have that $15 certificate that's normally $8. That'll go down to $5.50 today.
Okay. Boy, I'm hitting $1 million. If I could get to 40. What am I at now?
You're at $36.75.
Okay. $4 more. Whoa. Give me a Paul.
Paul's Family Restaurant.
Yeah,
you're good on that
one.
one.
Wonderful restaurant.
Yeah, and that one's going to go in at $425. So then that'll bring you up to $41.
If I go into a restaurant that gives you so many things.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. So you're at $41 now. That's your total.
That's good. Leave it at that, and I want to pick it up using bucks.
Absolutely. I do have those bucks in there, so we'll hold it until you come in to get those to use the holiday bucks.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much for calling in today.
You have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. We got the phone lines lit up here. Very nice. Getting some callers calling in. I'm just going to still continue on and take those calls here. Let me make sure I lay away her order here. There we go. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello. Good afternoon. Is it a happy birthday time? Or
It is, yes. It's happy birthday to Sonar today, yes. And anyone else that's born on today.
Yeah. I was interested. Is it 30% off applied to the golf certificates too?
So for the Hilldale Golf, that one is still considered a new product.
Mm-hmm.
And then that should be, so we got it about a week ago. So by next week, it should no longer be considered new product anymore.
Okay, and how about the Byron one?
For the one in Byron, Illinois, let me see if we do happen to still have that, if we did get that in stock. It looks like we don't have that in stock as of right now.
Okay, I'll try back. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, 115-129, and happy birthday, Sonar.
Yes. Hello, Linda. What can I get started for you today?
Do you have any hotels that have been in there that are not new?
Let me double...
One in Rockford or anything? The what is it? The Alpine Inn or anything like that?
Let me double check and see here. The Alpine Inn in Rockford. I'm not seeing that in stock.
Okay. Anything in the Dells?
Anything in the Dells?
Like the Best Western Park Oasis, because it's on your website, but you didn't take it off because you don't have any probably.
Let me see. Delton Oaks. I am not seeing anything as of right now for hotel stays.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when Leah's heading up that way?
She should head up probably...
After Mother's Day?
Most likely after... Well, yeah, what day's Mother's Day? That's coming up pretty
2
soon.
weeks.
In 2 weeks?
A week from this Sunday.
Okay. Oh, that came up very fast.
Yeah, it's coming up quick. Yeah, we're heading May tomorrow.
Very nice.
Yeah. And anything show up yet for Dubuque, Iowa? If you can get any hotels over there, that's great.
For Dubuque, Iowa...
A wish list.
Hey, that's good that you got a wish list put together. As of right now, we don't have anything yet. The best time to really listen in to know, the best time really to call in would probably be closer to the summertime. And we are getting close already to the summertime.
Right, yeah, right.
So
I thought I'd check and see if I had anything in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And have you guys checked anything at all maybe with White Pines?
For White Pines, no, we haven't.
To check with them. You should send somebody over and see if you can get them on again.
You know what? Actually, I got a notepad right here. I'll put that down.
Good.
So
Put it down as a wish list.
Yeah, White Pines. Very nice.
Yeah, that's not too far away. That would be really great.
A great suggestion.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds good. Well, if there's anything else that I can do for you today?
What do you still have in the Dells available?
Or Wisconsin
I have
Dells.
a Hot Rocks. I'm looking for maybe some other stuff that might be over there.
Let's see. Now, the Dells items do expire May 15th.
Yeah, that's coming up 2 weeks. Okay, we might have to hold off on them then till we get the new ones in, I guess. Okay, I think I'll just keep listening.
All right,
Thanks
sounds
so much.
good.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. All right, the time is 4:47, so we are going to take another quick time out here. When we come back, we'll continue on, talk a little bit more I'll talk about National Day Calendar, talk about some of that. Of course, while time allows, if people end up calling in for Shop Show or for Tradio or other things, of course, that's totally fine as well. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a bit.
Beef Villa's 3 locations offer more than their signature Italian beef. Try the Italian sausage, roasted chicken, and more. There's a huge variety of delicious side dishes. Beef Villa uses quality ingredients from homemade recipes and buys top quality food products from their vendors to bring you the absolute best tasting food. Beef Villa's great service and quality are waiting for you, but you won't be waiting long because it's always hot and fast. Visit beefvilla.com.
Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe, because when you talk, they hear you.
Clocking out, drive home with the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil on WRMN 1410 AM every weekday from 3 to 6 p.m. I bring you the hottest deals in town, the most intriguing stories, and the tracks that take the edge off rush hour. Tune in on 1410 AM. Catch us on YouTube Live at WRMN Radio or stream through our app. I've got the wheel to steer your evening right. WRMN 1410 AM, your home of radio shopping and the soundtrack to your commute.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Did you know you could have shopping show certificates mailed to you? Simply tell the host you would like to be a credit card or regular mail order customer, and we will explain the rest. Now, back to more savings on the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It is still a beautiful sunny afternoon currently right now. Again, the number to dial here is 847-931-1410. Again, that's 847-931-1410. Getting some conversations coming up through the YouTube live chat. Wendy says that he's real. Yep, that's Marky B's friend. No one can say he isn't real. And then Wendy goes in to say, oh, okay, Mark, tell Wendy sorry from when, or something like that. I don't really know what's going on here. Okay. Anyway, 847-931-1410. I don't know. Could be real, maybe not. No, I think he's real. We'll continue on here a little bit with some more of the National Day calendar. Of course, as you know it, today we have our special deal in honor of National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day today, which of course you can also see it up on our website, WRMN1410.com. You can find it under daily deals and new businesses. Now, I wanted to also talk a little bit about some other national days today. Today's National Bubble Tea Day. I will say, maybe it's an unpopular opinion. Please do not come after me. I've tried bubble tea before. I don't know. It's not bad, but I'm way more of a coffee person. The little bubbles in the tea, it's like the jelly stuff is kind of, I don't know, the texture's a little bit strange to me. I didn't expect it, honestly. I'll say this. When I had bubble tea, when the little, I don't even know what they're called, little bubble jelly things, like come up the straw, and it would be like unexpected. I'd be like, what? Like if you get like coffee grounds in your coffee, if you sip iced coffee and there's like some coffee grounds in there and it's like unexpected. This was like really unexpected, even though I should have expected it because it's bubble tea. But today's National Bubble Tea Day anyways. You can celebrate by indulging in the best that bubble tea has to offer, from the creamy milk tea to refreshing green tea to fruity slushies, all customizable with different toppings, sugar level, and ice level. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, yeah, I'm calling for Tradio. I'm calling because I want to know, does that guy, Lawnmower Chris, does he still like part of the radio shopping show?
So, that's a good question. So, Lawnmower Chris, he used to promote his service here on Shop Show in the past a bit. But Lawnmower Chris, if you're listening in, you can call in again, promote your business. Absolutely. So I don't have his number, though.
Oh, okay. If he is listening, if he calls in, if not, my telephone number is, can I say it or no? Is that?
Oh, yeah, I can write it down.
224-735-1674. I have 2 machines I'd like him to tune up.
Yeah, absolutely. Since we're expanding on the WRMN side of things here too, so we'll be able to promote other people's businesses as well and services. So Lawnmower Chris, if you're listening in, feel free to promote your business. Let us know all the great deals that you've got. Absolutely. And let people know as well. So definitely thank you so much for calling in, and I'll pass that message along, and hopefully he's listening in.
Okay, and I have for sale I found a brand new switchblade, black in color, brand new, still in the box. I'm asking $25. You're allowed to own them and keep them in your house. You just can't carry them in public, obviously. So if anybody's like knife collectors and all that, if they're interested, they can give me a call. And then I have a few other knives for knife collectors also, if anybody's interested.
Other knives as well. All right, awesome. We'll pass that message along. Thanks so much for calling in today.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, you're all set.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye now. So we have Trader caller number 2 today. He's got those switchblades for sale, $25 each on those, still in the box new, and he also has some other knives as well for collectors. So I'll put that down here for collectors. You can give him a call, 224-735-1674. And he is looking for Lawnmower Chris. So if Lawnmower Chris, if you are listening in, you can feel free to give him a call, 224-735-1674. And you can even call this number here, 847-931-1410. Promote your service and business. Let us know what's going on here. I know he's got some great deals when it comes to his lawn service. So very nice. So this wraps it up here for the second hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. Stay tuned for more in just a bit. Of course, we'll talk about deals and savings. I'll run through the in-demand items again for anyone just tuning in during the 5 o'clock hour. I'll also talk a little bit more about the National Day calendar and an interesting article I found today, too. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
WRMN has proudly served the Fox River Valley for over 70 years. We're located at 14 Douglas Avenue in downtown Elgin. Right next to Studio 14 is our store known as the Redemption Center. You are always invited to stop by and see us to live large for less. The Redemption Center is the place to pick up your on-air orders, shop for certificates, and grab some brochures to learn about what we have to offer. Our Redemption Center phone number is 847-741-7700.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Fernand. Brought to you by Prevnar 20. The City of Elgin is hiring for its Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math Summer Internship Program. 10 students who are interested in STEAM careers can find their work in the IT department, police, water, parks, special events, or the city manager's office. Find out more on the City of Elgin website. In Kane County, the historic Cole Pope House, an architectural gem from 1867, is undergoing historic renovation. The project focuses on revitalizing the building's exterior, addressing such areas as the roof, chimney, and the paintwork with an intent to preserve the vibrant yellow Italianate style recognized by so many. The City of Elgin has announced that due to ongoing work on the Highland and Chicago Street bridges, inspections for the Kimball and National Street bridges have been postponed until the current closures are lifted. With your AM 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Fernand.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch. I think gas pump at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Quarterback Caleb Williams and wide receiver Roma Dunze, the high-profile first-round picks for the Bears. The rest of their draft haul includes former Iowa punter Torrey Taylor and former Kansas defensive end Austin Booker. At Fenway Park, the Red Sox cut by the Cubs 5-4. Boston scored the winning run in the bottom of the ninth. Tyler O'Neill with a game-ending bloop single. The Cubs trailed 4-1 before Mike Tauchman hit a tying 3-run homer in the eighth. The White Sox swept Tampa with a 4-2 win in Chicago on Sunday. The Sox have wins in 3 straight. Eric Fetty tossed 7 hit ball into the ninth, helping the Sox improve to 6-22. It's still the worst record in Major League Baseball. They outscored Tampa 21-13 over the series. Gavin Sheets and Eloy Jimenez, each with 3 hits for the Sox in the finale. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Are you ready for Mother's Day? Macy's Friends and Family is going on right now. It's the perfect time to save on the perfect gift for mom with an extra 30% off designers that rarely go on sale when you use your coupon or Macy's card. And take 15% off makeup, fragrances, and more beauty favorites she'll love. Plus, get your Mother's Day gifts even faster when you pick up in-store or curbside. Today at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
Some people just know the more you protect, the more you save with Allstate, because they know insurance math. Like if you protect your home and auto, Allstate can save you up to 25%. So it's like losing money if you don't bundle. Save more when you protect more. Bundle home and auto with Allstate today.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the...
LaFleur Taco Grill at 910 Dundee Avenue at the corner of Slade has great fast casual Mexican food for the whole family. There's a huge selection of salads, quesadillas, a Taco Tuesday special, burritos, gorditas, and the Thursday Flautas dinner deal. LaFleur Taco Grill also has American favorites and breakfast. There's a kids menu too. Planning an event? LaFleur has catering with both Mexican and American foods. Call 847-214-1306 or LaFleur Taco Grill on Facebook.
As grocery prices rise, take your family out to any of the Tommy's Red Hots location for great food at unbelievably low prices. There's 6 locations to serve you for both dine-in or carry-out. Tommy's has a diverse, delicious menu for you and your family with crispy pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and their famous hot dogs, plus so much more. Don't forget their scrumptious sides like mac and cheese bites. To see their menu and locations, visit Tommy'sRedHots.com today.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal. Oh, it was stuck for a second there. There we go. Welcome to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, making sure my levels are all set and ready to go. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. It is 30% off today. Feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410. We've got that beautiful 30% off currently happening right now, and still chance to get in on this 30% off now until 6 o'clock. If you would like to use WRMN holiday bucks towards your order, you may. You can use them towards your order if you'd like via request. Again, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So I wanted to tell you here, of course, going through some more of the National Day calendar is kind of where I left off here. So I was talking about National Bubble Tea Day today. That is today. And let's see, actually, Bubble Tea Elgin. What do we got here for places? Brews and Bubble. That's at Bowes Road. They've also got Coffee House, which does also feature. That's in South Elgin. I've driven past there multiple times, and I've never been in there. So let me know also if you've been there before. Coffee House. Candy Cloud in South Elgin offers bubble tea. A couple other ones there also do too. So some places to consider going to get some bubble tea today. Today's also National Preparathon. Okay. I was almost going to pronounce it Parentathon. I don't know why. National Preparathon Day today. It reminds us that crisis happens suddenly. Be preparing. Needs to happen now, not later. So it's important to be prepared. Natural disasters such as, of course, like earthquakes, floods, or wildfires require us to make decisions with little or no warning. Do you have an emergency plan in place with your family in the event of an emergency situation? Today's National Preparathon Day today. How to, of course, observe the day? Well, of course, you can try to take steps to prepare yourself. That is, of course, steps in kind of preparing to prepare for yourself in case something might happen. Keeping good notes, making sure you have valuable papers put together, planning escape routes, anything like that if it comes to any type of emergency. They also do have a website called community.fema.gov, which you can also check out as well there too. Community.fema.gov, which has Preparedness Community Home is what it is. So they, of course, you can check that out. It's a portal for practitioners, students, and partners with a common stake in building a resilient nation through individual and community preparedness there too. So that's another website that you can check out on National Preparation Day. We also have here National Military Brats Day. This is April 30th. So this is a day of the month of the military child honors the children of military personnel. It says here, about 1 in 25 Americans is a military brat. That sounds kind of off, though. Military brat. Since the Department of Defense did not keep precise records of military personnel's children, no one knows the exact number. Nonetheless, those children make up a cultural group whose members live in all 50 states and most American territories and numerable foreign countries. While they choose varied careers and interests, they also share a common culture. So they've got different programs there too. Many whose childhood homes were on military installations aren't allowed to go home again unless they join the services as an adult. They are leveraging social media to pick up and reconnect the disjointed pieces of their childhood. So, of course, how to observe it. The day also includes those who were parents and currently serving as veterans, too. When considering the sacrifices, of course, of military personnel, keep in mind, of course, their children, too. So, called brats here, it says they can reconnect with friends you made during your parents' services, share your experiences and stories as well. Another national day today is, of course, the Adopt Shelter Pet Day. It's also National, and I'm not going to pronounce this right, and I'm sorry, I am the king of not being able to pronounce stuff. Sarcoidosis Day. It raises awareness of a non-contagious immune system disease. Well, most commonly found in the lungs, it's an inflammatory disease that can affect any part of the body inside or out. So, of course, how to observe it, of course. You can recognize this important medical day. You can educate yourself about it, share your knowledge and experience with it as well, if you'd like. So that is that National Sarcoidosis Day. And then it's also National Raisin Day today, too, which, of course, we know raisins, tiny sun-dried grapes. While sunlight dries most grapes naturally in vineyards, some are mechanically dehydrated there as well. I used to really like raisins when I was a kid. I don't care for them as much now, but I used to really like them as a kid. I used to have them for snack almost every day. I would say probably like kindergarten age. I did like raisins there too. So 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So those are some national days. Pretty interesting. We're going to take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello, it's Dennis Sonar Green. How are you, Matt?
Well, I'm doing very well, and a happy birthday to you today.
Well, thank you very much. That's what I called about. I want to thank everybody for all of the well wishes and everything else. It's been a wonderful sunny day. I'm glad I got out into the world to see the beautiful Fox River Valley.
Awesome. That's great. So did you do anything fun today?
I did. I got out for just a little bit. I snuck out of the office to go get some golfing in.
There you go.
So that I could work on my approach shots.
There you go. Hey, everyone needs some time off, so I'm glad that you did get that time off because Sonar, he's been working so hard here. We appreciate everything that he's done. He's been teaching me so much, and we really appreciate everything that he's been doing, and thank you so much, of course.
No, thank you all. We're laying down some great foundations around here. I'm sorry that it's taken a while to cure, but I think it's going to be a great turn. It takes a while to steer a ship as big as WRMN, so it takes a little bit to change course, but I think we're going in the right direction, and we couldn't do it without everybody that's listening right now.
Absolutely. Yes. Everyone listening in now, too, and watching on the YouTube side of things, you are part of it. You're part of the show. You're part of the experience as well, too. So we thank you to all the folks out there listening in also.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Have a great show. It's already amazing. Close it out as best as you know how.
All right. I appreciate the comment again. Dennis Sonar Green, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I'll see you soon at some point, maybe tomorrow. 847-931-1410. Yeah, he definitely deserves to have some time off. He's been here. There's times when he's here all night, making sure everything is working, making sure he gets other things in. And he works very hard. So we really appreciate that a lot here. And of course goes for everyone here on the team as well. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So we do have our 30% off markdown price today. Give me a call. We still got them available. Let me actually go through those in demands, tell you again here. For anyone just tuning in, of course, tuning in on the radio shopping show into things, or maybe you need a reminder as well, I'll go through them here. So again, we've got some items in here like JoJo's and Bifilla. Those are the sizzling items. So if you spend $10, you'll be able to unlock them, and you will be able to unlock them for the further discounts. So Bifilla, we have it for $4.25. We have Lars's Kitchen. Actually, I'll go through the ones that go in at $4.25. That sounds pretty good. So we've got Bifilla for $4.25. We have the Lars's for $4.25. We have Tommy's Red Hots. That's $4.25. We have the Blue Box, which is $4.25 on the $10 value. We have Culver's, the Paul's Family Restaurant, Ray's Family Restaurant, Sweet Basil Cafe, and Churros and Chocolate. Those are all $10 valued certificates that we have today for $4.25. Those are in our in-demand item list. Then we also do have some higher valued items like Garibaldi's and Massey's. The Garibaldi's, this one's normally $8. This is going to be going down to $5.50, and the Massey's down to $10.75. For the Golden Corral, that one is normally $9. That one will be going down to $6.25. We also do have here too Italian Pizza Kitchen, which is normally also 9. Oh no, I'm sorry. This one's normally 12. This is going in at $8.50. That's for the Italian Pizza Kitchen. Again, I mentioned JoJo's. We have the Red Ox of Hampshire. That's normally 12. That'll be going in at $8.50. We have here Triple Berry Cafe, which is normally 8. That's down to $5.50. And then we also have Mike More Miles of Elgin and Honest One, which are normally 15. That'll be going down to $10.50. And then finally, Country Donuts is normally $7.50. That's down to $5.25. So we still have some good in-demand items in stock. You know the number to dial, 847-931-1410. That's the number to call. So I thought that this was a kind of an interesting article here. So this is according to Chicago. I did that breath not because I'm annoyed. I did it because I was a little out of breath for a sec. That's why. So this is kind of an interesting article. I thought it was, I was kind of, thinking about some stuff to talk about during this hour here. And I know that with weather coming up here, we're seeing some more almost summer style of weather as of right now. So I thought that this was kind of an interesting article. It was published on April 11th, so not too far ago here. But it says here that Farmers Almanac releases new prediction for summer weather in the Chicago area. And so we're going to start to see some predictions here on how hot the summer is going to be getting. It says here it's only a matter of time before summer hits, of course, the Chicagoland area. We are already a day away from May. So we are getting close to the summertime already. We're getting close to, of course, when kids are out of school, when, of course, lots of teachers are also off for the summertime. So we are going to start to see some interesting temperatures here as we get into the summertime. And I'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a bit. We'll take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hey, how you doing? Downtown Jose. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good. How are you today?
I'm doing good, young man. I see. Do I qualify for LaFleur or Beef Villa?
Let's see here for the LaFleur or Beef Villa.
And I always enjoy your show, Matt.
Of course. We appreciate you commenting in. So the LaFleur Taco Grill, you do qualify for that. So let me bring that up here.
Okay.
So that one is normally $7.50 on the 15 value. That one's going to be going down to $5.25.
Okay, that's cool.
And then for the Beef Villa, you would have to spend $10 to unlock it. So let me see if we do happen to still... Okay, so you do qualify for Beef Villa.
Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take that, and that'll be it for the day, the afternoon.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll put this in as charge and hold for you, and you're all set.
Yes, can you give me the total, please?
Yes, so you're at $5.25. So that's for the LaFleur Taco Grill.
Okay, so I didn't get the Beef Villa?
The Beef Villa, so that one, we're doing some of the items here on Shop Show. We have them as super sizzling items. So this is just brand new. So you'd have to spend $10 in order to unlock it.
Oh, okay, that's okay. LaFleur is just as good. It's real good.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so I got that LaFleur for you. That's in at $5.25.
Okay, that'll be it then.
All right, sounds good. So we'll put this in as charge and hold.
All right, thank you. Hello, Second Shifters, and I always enjoy the show, man, and keep doing your thing, brother.
All right.
You're only going to blow up more.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Jose.
Yeah, tell your brother, say hello, man.
I will for sure. Absolutely.
All right, brother. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Very nice. I always appreciate the comments and people coming in here through the airwaves, through the phone lines here. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So talking a little bit about some predictions here with the summer 2024 weather forecast. We are going to be seeing here, according to this publication, that it's the earliest start to summer in 128 years. It says here the summer solstice is going to be occurring on Thursday, June 20th at 4:51 p.m. Now, the report does predict some hot temperatures for nearly all of the continuous U.S., it says, with most areas east of the Mississippi River expected to see a wetter than normal season. The Great Lakes region in particular is predicted to see muggy and stormy conditions this summer, while much of the southeast is described as steamy and thundery. The Great Plains area is looking for more likely to be warm, seasonally stormy, while hot and dry conditions are predicted to for much of the American West. So we are going to start to see some hotter temperatures here. So there is a nice little display here that I've got posted up on the YouTube side of things that does kind of show it. So that's what we're going to be seeing here, is a little bit more muggy and stormy within our area of here in the Illinois area, within the Chicagoland area. You get up to more so hot and dry when you're in, of course, like Arizona, as well as, of course, like California. Steamy and thundery when you get closer to Tennessee, and then also, of course, like Florida. Hot and showery when we get closer down to Texas, and then muggy and stormy when we get closer, as we are in the Illinois area there. Or we are in Illinois, the Chicagoland area. So soggy August and September across the eastern 2/3 of the U.S. is what we're also predicted to be seeing, which means likely meaning more bugs around this summer. On top of it, also having those cicadas coming down here too. So it might be pretty buggy this summer with that prediction. Now, of course, the publication claims a success rate of 80 to 85% with their predictions, though many media studies have contested that figure. So, of course, we're not going to really know until the time comes around as well. It does say here, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, there is a 1 in 3 chance that 2024 will be warmer than the record hot 2023. Yeah, last year was very hot outside. I was getting really sick of it very fast, honestly. So if that's the case there, I might have to maybe get some new wardrobe items, because I do prefer to wear a little bit more thicker clothing, longer sleeves. I don't know. I just do. So, I mean, you've watched me on the YouTube side of things. I usually have long sleeves and a button shirt. Usually they're striped or, stuff like that too. I like that style. So, we'll be seeing here maybe 1 in 3 chance of that it's going to be warmer than the record hot 2023, with a 99% chance that 2024 will rank among the top 5 warmest years in recorded history here too. So, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So that's maybe something to keep in the back of our brains, just to prepare for the summertime. Doing some fun activities, going to, of course, water parks, keeping hydrated there too, of course, when it comes to warmer weather, hotter temperatures, whatever the case might be, of course, to make sure that you're all set and ready for the summertime, which again is already coming up pretty soon here, and we're already starting to kind of feel those temperatures already here, even with tomorrow being, I think it's like up to close, I think it's tomorrow's up to almost 80 degrees here, if I'm correct about that. It's 74 right now, so oh no, it's supposed to be, it's Thursday. Thursday's the day when it's going to be raining, and it gets up to almost 80 degrees for Thursday. So we are starting to see those temperatures rise into more of the warmer weather. There are a lot of people out there that do prefer this weather. There are a lot of people who are indifferent about it, and then there are people who don't like this weather. For me personally, I like it early on, and then by the time August rolls around, and then it's like still really, really, actually it's more, yeah, once August rolls around, I'm like, I'm over it. And especially if it's continuing on in October, no, I don't go for that. I like my October to be colder October, crisp leaves, not having it 80 degrees. The past couple of years, October's been like 80 degrees. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no, I just want to get into my fall clothes. 847-931-1410. So taking a look at the time here, it is 5:27. I'm going to take a quick time out, and then we'll be in the drive time, dinner time segment. And of course, I will also talk about things that are going to be happening, bringing up here some Facebook pages when it comes to what's happening in Elgin as well there too. And I'm hoping to also bring up the library pages there as well. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with more in just a bit.
WRMN says thank you to all of our local veterans, like Jerry Christofferson of True Patriots Care.
We had the 1,700 flags up across from the wall. That's how many POWs and MIAs from Vietnam are still missing. Plus, we do veterans and first responders funerals.
Yeah.
And so if you ever drive by a funeral home or a church or a cemetery and you see the flags, you know a soldier died today.
Go to TruePatriotsCare.com for more information. And veterans, thank you for your service to our country.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
Hey parents, even though it's chilly out, it's not too early to start thinking about summer activities for your kids. Adrenaline Monkeys Adventure Summer Camp in West Dundee is the perfect place to get your kids moving this summer. This week-long adventure camp features safe, fun activities like obstacle courses, climbing, and educational demos. Full and half-day offerings are available and are ideal for ages 5 through 12. The sledding and snowman building won't last forever, so enroll the kids now for summer 2024 at adrenalinemonkeyfun.com.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast, right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
The word is out. Nissans cost less on Route 19, but that's not all. Parts, service, and body shop, they all cost less at McGrath Nissan. Used cars too. The reason why is how hard we try. Right now, get 0% APR financing on select new Nissan models at McGrath Nissan because
Nissans cost less on Route 19.
Come to Elgin.
See what we mean.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength.
When you dial 847-931-1410, you'll save 40, 50, 60% and more on available goods and services. Pick up the phone now and dial 847-931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. We are in the Drive Time Dinner Time segment. So this is a little segment here where I like to give some suggestions on some places to consider going to, trying out. Sometimes I'll do a little extra special further discounts, which I do plan on doing to at least one of the places that I'm going to suggest to you today. So it's an Are You Listening deal. If you feel like maybe not cooking tonight, maybe you just feel like going out to a nice place to dinner, maybe something quick, maybe something casual, maybe something a little bit more fancy dine-in, maybe something that features cocktails, or even outdoor seating. I've got some suggestions for you, especially outdoor seating on a beautiful like day today. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So I wanted to go through some places here. Before I do that, though, of course, I do want to promote here, too. If anyone is interested, we are going to be doing some giveaways. Now, this giveaway here is for the book written by Kevin O'Connor, who was recently in here with Leah for an interview for the second half of the first hour of my show. And he wrote the book called 2 Floors Above Grief, a memoir of 2 families in the unique place we call home. That is now the O'Connor Funeral Home, one of the families being Alfred B. Church, which my great-great-aunt was a maid for them in 1900. Her, along with, I think it was an Irish woman, was also a housekeeper with her. So she was the maid, she was the head maid, and so she did all of, she did a lot of the cooking, the cleaning, the sewing, and more. And then, was she the maid? No, she was the maid. So she did a lot of the maid work. And then the other woman was, I think she was Irish or maybe she was Polish that worked with her. I remember my mom says that she had mentioned working for that family, that they were the house was huge, which of course we see it now as it's the Alfred B. It's the O'Connor Funeral Home. So if anyone is interested, feel free to give me a call here today, 847-931-1410. We are doing a couple giveaways for these books. We have a couple of them that we're going to be giving away. If anyone is interested, you can leave your number here with us, key tag number. Let us know if you would like them. It's a fascinating tale of childhood, family, and one very unique environment. And it's the bestseller on Amazon, so you can also purchase it at Amazon.com. Each chapter, it really kind of makes you think of a parallel in your own family there, too. And the really cool thing about it as well is that my family has connections to them, so that's already pretty special. I definitely do want to read this book, so I am definitely going to be investing my time in this. It's set from the 1920s to the 80s, full of fascinating details and anecdotes about his upbringing as a funeral home child. This is the author, Kevin O'Connor, a reflective letter affirming the love of family and embracing life as well. So if anyone's interested, feel free to give me a call. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Again, you can still also call in during this hour for Tradio, radio shopping show, testimonials, promoting your business, letting us know what's happening within the area as well. Now, I will say this. Tonight, the McNeils, that includes me, tonight we're having ribs. And I'm looking forward to it because I am very much a barbecue person. I'm a type of barbecue person where I like to have a lot of flavor with the barbecue. I'm not very much into spicy barbecue. I was when I was, like in my teen stage there. I really liked a lot of spicy barbecue whenever we'd go to Famous Dave's, which I'm sad they closed the location off Randall. We went there so many times. I love going there. It's unfortunate that they closed it. But I used to always try I used to try the devil spit sauce, put it on my tongue, try it. But now I'm more of I prefer to taste a bit. Sometimes now the spice is overpowering to the point where I can't taste it as much. So I do love barbecue, and we're having it tonight for ribs. So as a little suggestion here, I'm going to promote here, of course, Coleman's Barbecue. Now, Coleman's Barbecue, this is a $10 certificate. So this is a $10 valued certificate. This is normally $6. With the 30% off markdown price, that would be going down to $4.25. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down to $3.50. So I'm going to offer the Coleman's Barbecue for $3.50. That is on the $10 value, and this is now until the end of the show at 6 o'clock. This is just kind of a suggestion here as a special offer. I'm having barbecue tonight homemade. If you do want to pick up, you can try Coleman's Barbecue. It's at the Clock Tower Plaza 79 here in Elgin, just past the boat. And they are open now until 9 p.m. So if you are a barbecue person and you want to give them a try, I'm offering it here and at $3.50 on the $10 value if you want to pick it up today. 847-931-1410. Now, Coleman's Barbecue, I don't believe they have a website. At least I couldn't. Oh, no, wait, do they? I think they do. Coleman'sBarbecue2.com, maybe? Is that it? Let's see if this is it. The Coleman's Barbecue. Chicago's finest, it says. So let me double check and see if this is actually the same one, because if so, then that is their actual website here. So let's take a look. This might be their website. If not, though, I know that they do offer a menu offering here. If you check out Coleman's Barbecue on Seamless.com or Grubhub, they have their menu there too. So you can check that out as well. That's Coleman's Barbecue in Elgin. They offer filet catfish. You can try perch and wings. They also offer, of course, they have gizzards. So you can try their gizzards there. You can try their barbecue ribs. They offer rib tips, rib sandwiches, slabs. Here's some of the pictures here too, if you're watching on the YouTube side of things. Here's a picture. You can do a mini tip, small tip, or a large tip there too. So if you want more food, you'd be able to have that option there too. Let's see the prices with this. So a mini tip is $10, small tip is $12, and a large tip is $14. So it's not too bad pricing wise for the more food that you get. And it looks like, I mean, you can see here, if you're on YouTube, the picture, you get a lot of food. You do get a lot of food. And look at the slab of ribs. That's a lot of meat that you get. You can do a half slab or a full slab. And it's actually better if you get a full slab. It's $16.25 for a half slab and $30 for a whole slab. So it's like you save an extra $30, or actually $2.25, because it's not quite double the amount, for double the amount of food that you get. So you do save a little extra money there if you actually do get the full slab of ribs versus the half slab at Coleman's Barbecue. You can try their family combo meals. They offer turkey combo. You can do turkey tips, wing tip combo. They also do offer hot links, so you can get hot link sandwiches. You can get them just on top of the fries there too if you like. You can choose your sauce. If you don't want barbecue, you can try their burgers that they have there too. You can do a hamburger steak with cheese. They also do offer fish combo meals and other things here too. They also offer dessert. You can get butter cookies, pound cake, caramel cake, or lemon cake there as well to kind of top it off, make your meal satisfactory and finishing there. So that's under grubhub.com that they have that. That's Coleman's Barbecue. I'm offering it for $3.50. We have a caller on hold here, so let's take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, man. It's Anne Marie.
Hello. How are you today?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
How much is Blue Box, did you say earlier?
So the Blue Box, this one we have, let's see. That one's a $10 certificate, normally $6. We have it for $4.25 today.
Okay, I'll take one of those, please, and thank you.
Blue Box. Oh, you know what? It does look like you got one yesterday.
I did?
Yep, you had it actually, yesterday it was $3.50, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. Oh, I didn't even remember I did that. Okay, and then, oh, God, what about Culver's? How much is that one?
Let's see, for Culver's. That one's a $10 certificate, normally $6. We have it for $4.25.
Okay, do I qualify for that one?
You do. I can put that in your bin.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
All right, talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Okay, bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Make sure I lay away your order here. All right, there we go. Pardon me. So yes, again, the Coleman's Barbecue, if you want to try some barbecue options, we do have Coleman's Barbecue. I'm offering it for $3.50. So I'm going to offer it for $3.50 here. This is for Coleman's Barbecue. You can try their chicken. They also do offer shrimp there too. And again, it says here, for the price and quality of the food, you can't beat it. You really do get a lot of food for a great low price, or good price on there when it comes to their food options. So that's Coleman's Barbecue. And again, even with the certificate here too, with it being a $10 value, I'm offering it for $3.50. You save an extra, what is that? $6.50 off your whole meal. That's pretty good. 847-931-1410. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Good. My key tag number is 123744.
All right, Beth, I've got you up here. What can I get started for you today?
So I'd like to know how many of the Culver's coupons I can get.
So the Culver's, that one is a 1 per 30 days.
Okay. Could you check to see whether I'm eligible?
You are eligible, so I can put that in your bin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please. And then how about the Bear Family Restaurant?
The McDonald's. Those ones are going for 2 on the $4 value. You can get up to 2 if you'd like.
2, please.
All right, we'll do that for you.
Okay, and then do you have anything for Stockholm?
For the Stockholms, we do have... The best thing to get for the Stockholms is the $15 value. That's normally $8.50. We have it for $6 today.
Okay, let's go with that. Unfortunately, the last time I got one, it expired and I didn't get a chance to use it, but that was my fault.
Oh, you know what? It's okay. I've been there before, too. Sometimes you got to remember. It's like, oh, no, I already forgot. The time has flown by, so...
Exactly. And so then yesterday you were talking about a special deal that you had at Country Donuts for, I think, a dozen for like $5 or something. I don't know how many it was for $5. Do you have anything for Country Donuts?
We do. We have that Country Donuts in at $5.25 today.
And is that for a dozen?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Okay, I'll go ahead with that one.
Yeah, we'll do that for you. Put that in your bin.
And I think I'm going to charge and hold and keep listening. So could you tell me my total?
Yeah, you're at $19.50.
$19.50?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, terrific. I'm going to keep listening, and then I'll just call in tomorrow and have them send it all in case I want something else.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks so much for calling in today.
Thank you. Have a great evening.
You as well. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Okay, bye.
847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Beth got that Country Donuts in at $5.25. Yeah, that Stockholm's $15 certificate. I know that's a popular one. We've got that in at $6 today. If you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410. The time is 5:45, so I think it's a good time for me to take the last time out here. And then for the remainder of the time, I do want to talk about a place. It's not here on Shop Show, but it's a nice place to get some breakfast, and especially for their outdoor seating is really nice as well. So we'll talk about that here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous Handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's The First Shift, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Batteries Plus Bulbs is more than batteries and bulbs. It's your repair shop for Apple devices, Samsung Galaxy devices, and more. Located on Randall Road, just south of 20 in Elgin, Batteries Plus Bulbs fills all your battery and light bulb needs in one stop. They have the largest selection of batteries for ATVs, cameras, phones, laptops, scooters, cars and homes, and everything else. Looking to save money with energy-efficient LED or holiday lighting? Stop in at Batteries Plus Bulbs in Elgin. Go to batteriesplus.com for special offers.
A recent Gallup poll indicated that 38% of Americans are putting off health care because of financial concerns, the highest ever recorded. I'm Dr. Bob Martin, here to serve you every Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4. Millions of Americans are seeking health advice that will not cost an arm and a leg, so I offer health tips and advice absolutely free. Listen to my show, Sunday afternoons from 1 to 4 right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM, the voice of the Valley and the home of Radio Shopping Show.
Celebrating 70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
I usually go to Tripleberry during the week. It's not so busy. I had my normal lumberjack omelet. It's like a meat lover's omelet, and their fries are awesome. Just the texture of it, they're a little crisp, soft on the inside. I mean, really good.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. We've got, I would say, about 10 minutes or so left here of the final hour of Radio Shopping Show, of the Drive Time Deal of Tradio. Again, I'm going to be on here tomorrow, too. It's Wednesday tomorrow, so happy early, or a little heads up, happy Wednesday. Happy Tuesday, though. But we're getting close here to the end of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. Again, I'm still offering the Coleman's Barbecue. That's going to be going in at just $3.50. So $3.50 on the $10 value. If you want to give it a try, 847-931-1410. I'm looking forward to having the homemade ribs tonight. That's going to be very tasty. 847-931-1410. Now, there was another place I did also want to mention here, too. I wanted to bring it up. And, of course, on the screen here, I've got still the Coleman's Barbecue. Again, I'm offering that in at $3.50. You still have some time for the 30% off markdown price. Now, another place I wanted to recommend to you here, too. Now, you can go there. It's actually, I know it's the drive time, dinner time segment, but I think what I'm going to start to do is also mention here, too. Some places are only open for, like, breakfast or lunch. I think this is one of the places where they're only open for breakfast or lunch. But if I really want to recommend it to you, I'm going to do it. So if you head on out to Geneva, this is a place, it's a place in particular in downtown Geneva. Now, they're not here on Radio Shopping Show end of things as a partner business, but I want to give a shout out to them because I do recommend them for those of you who like to have maybe like on a nice sunny day outside like today. And with, of course, the summer coming up, some good places to go to when it comes to some outdoor dining here. And one of them is Egg Harbor Cafe. This is Egg Harbor Cafe. It's located in Geneva. Oh boy. I love the Matt's Meaty Skillet that they've got there. It's what it's called. They have a skillet called Matt's Meaty Skillet, and I always get it pretty much every time I go there. It's a really cute place to go to. It's usually always super busy on Sundays, but I do like their outdoor seating. I do believe they allow pets for outdoor seating because we brought our dog Duncan there before too. Pardon me. And this is a place I recommend for a nice breakfast to go to. It's located in the Dodson Place. So, of course, they have is it Kilwins there? The Kilwins is there. They've got some other little shops in that area there too. But if you want to check them out, eggharborcafe.com, they have some really great breakfast options. I do recommend checking them out. And of course, downtown Geneva within that place, you see, even just with what I've got here on the YouTube side of things posting, you can see that the outdoor building is, downtown Geneva is nice. So they definitely make everything very presentable there. And Egg Harbor Cafe has kind of, it's a farm style there too. And it's very beautiful. It looks like they kind of redid the inside a little bit. So looking at the picture here, it says Geneva, Illinois, hatched 2023. It says. So it does look like they did redo the inside since the last time I went. I'm showing the picture here on the YouTube side of things. It looks like they ripped out the blue carpet, and now they've got some nice hardwood floors in there. And they did some painting in there too. Still looks very nice, of course. So I do recommend them. I recommend the Matt's Meaty Skillet. It's very good. You can join it. They've got a wait list because they're usually very packed. Every time my family is gone, especially if you go on a Sunday, it's very packed there. Quite the waiting list. Although it's worth it, though, because you can go to the downtown shop area and shop for things. They have a cute little consignment shop and more, too. And all from walking distance from each other. So definitely want to check it out. And again, if you want to view their menu, you can go to Illinois Geneva location. And that's actually on their main website. That is because they have different locations. So you can look, and they actually do have a nice bird's eye view video of the different locations. So I've got like the Barrington one up here now. Let's see another one that they've got. There's one in Schaumburg, I know. Yep, there's that one in Schaumburg. The one that we like to go to is the Geneva one. And then they've got their menu. If you want to check out their menu, let's see. Do they have their menu on there? I'm trying to see if I can find it. So some of the menu offerings might differ, but you can take a look. Okay, there we go. So the main menu dishes. So they have a lot of different things. You can do like a smoked salmon avocado toast. You can do a create your own skillet. There it is in all its glory, the Matt's Meaty Skillet. That's my favorite thing to get. I always get the eggs scrambled. Sometimes I get them over easy. And it says it's now meatier than ever. I am a carnivore, so that is definitely something I enjoy getting. You can also try the lobster scrambler that they've got. They've got avocado omelet. So they have a whole list of omelets to choose from just for their breakfast. They have griddles and other breakfasts. You can try their Swedish pancakes. They've got French toast, cinnamon swirl pancakes. You can do yogurt. They've got like a nice fancy yogurt bowl with with fruits in there. They've got lunch options, so you can try their lunch. I don't think I've been there for lunch. Yes, I have. And I think what I got was, I'm trying to see what I can't remember what I got, unless we did go for, I don't think I've ever been for lunch there. I think I've only been there for breakfast, actually. So they have a lot of great breakfast options. I recommend it if you've never been before. And check it out if you never have before. And they do have the kids menu there, too. So they've got their kids menu. I know that last time I went, they had like coloring pages for the kids there as well. They've got a gluten-free menu to choose from. And the outdoor seating's beautiful there, too. And even inside as well. It's just the architecture of it is really nice in downtown Geneva. So that's another option to choose from. Again, not a place to get dinner, but something I thought of, with the beautiful weather that we have currently right now and what we're going to be seeing with the warmer temperatures. Sitting outdoors is also a great way to amplify your experience. That also does remind me of another place here, too. This is the Mockingbird Bar and Garden of East Dundee. They also do offer some nice outdoor seating here too. So you can see in the photos there, they've got a nice patio. You can enjoy their cocktails. And this one we do have, it's normally $12. Today it's going in at $8. Oh, wait, let me see. It's normally $12, so it's $8.50 for the Mockingbird Bar and Garden of East Dundee. So that one is also available today too. They have a unique style of different drinks. So they have a whole list of different drinks and cocktails to choose from. They've got kind of like appetizer style of meals. You can get pizza. They've got like a nice kind of fancier style flatbread pizza. You can also try, I think they have salads there that you can try out. So looking at all the images here, you can find a lot of interesting items. So I think it's a little bit more clean, healthier eating, but you can still kind of indulge a little bit, as they say. So check out their website if you want to view more information. Their website is mockingbirdbarandgarden.com. Again, that's mockingbirdbarandgarden.com for more info. Again, nice place to go to for outdoor seating. Of course, there are many, many, many other places within the Fox River Valley area. They do offer some beautiful outdoor seating that definitely can really make the experience even better, not just physically with the way things look, but of course also the way the food tastes too. I always like, whenever I can eat outside, I think it's really, it makes the experience more enjoyable to me when you get to eat outside and you get to enjoy nature and the nice breeze and the sun hitting your face while also enjoying a nice meal as well. So this wraps it up here for the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'll be back again tomorrow on Wednesday, of course, for more deals and savings. So, of course, stay tuned for that. I'm going to be in Redemption Center tomorrow from 12 to 3. If you want to call in for Radio Shopping Show, Tradio, promoting your business and or more like we do here on the Drive Time Deal end of things, you are more than welcome to do that during those hours of operation as well. So stay tuned if you want to listen to our next program. Have a good rest of your night. America's Best Restaurants travels the country and features